Hello, everybody.
Hey, hey.
Episode 2, we're here.
Yeah. Well, we're there's supposed to be 6 of us, but yeah, this whole 7 p.m. thing, some guy or whatever time it is local for everyone. Yeah, it's a little tricky, but we'll make it work. Hey, Gordon.
Hey, Gordon.
Gordon.
All right.
So,
picking up where we left off, I need to paint my rear seats, cockpit seats. I'm gonna make his vest a dark brown, and then I think everybody gets a wash. We'll do some clear yellow on C-3PO, and then I'm going to do some colors to Chewbacca here. So that's what I'm going to be working on, and then if I get done with that, then I will go to start painting the cockpit. Hey, Chase. Hey, Keith.
Howdy, Chase. Hey, Keith.
Hey, Chase. Keith.
What are you guys working on?
I'll start. I'm just going to be sorting for a little bit and then starting to paint my figures.
I'm going to try my new sable brushes. Thanks, Donnie.
Nice. I have the same
about
set.
you, Ian?
So nice.
I'm working around my own incompetence at logistical supply, and all of my paint I wanted to have for the figures for this week, it won't be here till tomorrow. My 3D printed parts from Shapeways I wanted for today to finish up to work on the cockpit and do the photo etch tomorrow. And what else? I'm just a giant idiot. So I'm going to start on the right mandible, and I was actually looking at it for lighting options, and there's a trench. Look at all those trenches.
Oh, wow.
It's like it was meant to be lit. And look at that. Look at that at the front of it.
It's got the headlight hole, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. This thing is dying. It's just begging to have some lights put in. Also, my extra JST connectors to do all these lights. I just knocked my camera around. Those also got lost by Amazon completely. I had to request a replacement, and those will be here Friday. Literally everything that could have screwed up in shipping for today did. So on to the mandible we go, and we start building these little maintenance pits. And a little bunch of greeblies to go in them and stuff. So this should be fun.
Cool.
I'm not going to play Guess That Part, though, like Todd did, because I'll go cross-eyed and pass out. So, yeah, it's going to be a bunch of quiet nipping. Nippy. Broke out. Steve, who had the funny... was that Steve that said, I got my Jesus fingers? Instead of God hand pliers? That was quite funny. It was quite the ha-ha.
Of course that was Steve.
Yep, C3 and C4 sandwiched together. Nice and easy. This Bandai plastic cuts like butter. It's just so nice.
Every time I hear cuts like butter, I always think about the scene with the creepy dude in the movie Commando.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Also, this, the Bandai plastic, if anyone's noticed, it's they do something to their plastic, which is probably what makes it so delicate for different thinners that'll crack it, is they designed this kit to technically be a snap build, which, come on, we're all going to paint it and we're all going to glue certain things, but their white plastic is not just stark white. It's like a milky, not quite a perfect white, If you look at it closely, you can see it's different than most other white polystyrene parts that you'd get in other brands of kits.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah, they have like a pre-painted plastic effect almost.
And it's super soft, actually, too.
It is supple.
Supple. Oh.
It is some supple plastic.
Gross.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Donnie's listening to us on the way home from the gulag.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Are these 2 sprues labeled Z? Or is that... Yeah, what the hell?
Well, that's a letter in the alphabet.
But there are 2
It comes after Y. Well, Bandai does that. If they have enough... If it's a duplicate, if you need, like, mirrored parts...
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they are the same
like,
sprue.
It's the same sprue. That's all. It's just, it's like getting track links with a armor kit.
Got it. Makes sense.
Melts like butter. Donnie said Bandai plastic cuts like butter and melts like butter if you get thinner on it.
Oh, no.
What's a modeler do to gotta get a link? Oh, come on, Todd. Hold on. One second.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I have been in here in this studio for an hour. Where have you guys showing up the last minute?
Hey, I was working. Okay, PM'd it to you, Dave, on Discord.
What? Yeah.
We don't put it up in the general chat
I know.
because we don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry
I didn't
showing
say
up.
it, did I? I stopped myself.
No worries. Dave just put up a little frowny puss face. I'm sorry, Dave. I feel horrible now. Actually, no, I don't. I have no I have no remorse at all. I'm a sociopath. Hey, Dave.
Steve got locked in.
Steve got locked in his yard at work. Dispatcher locked him in the yard with all the short buses.
I should probably turn my camera on.
That's where Steve belongs, locked in with the short buses. I can't believe it's like Steve's the boss there, and the dispatcher wasn't like, "Oh, let me check if the boss actually got out of the yard before I lock it." The dispatcher's going to get a write-up. Dispatcher will have to buy Steve a 24-ounce steak as a reprimand.
24-inch steak?
Yeah. Dave.
Hold on, my camera.
Lights.
I'm getting there. I forgot to plug it in.
Just messing with you.
No, I there we go.
There we go. Demerit for not being prepared for class, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, man?
Good. I have to flip my my plug from my monitor to my capture card, so I forgot a step. That's all. So where did we leave off anyway?
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Where did you leave off?
Let's see.
You painted all your figures.
No, I didn't paint them.
Oh, no, that was Donnie.
I got all my figures on painting sticks.
Oh, that's a start. Oh my god, these parts are so detailed.
Well, yeah, I got the cockpit all built.
Yes, I would like chicken. I would like some chicken from Chick-fil-A.
I don't want anything from. Oh, I'm so sick of Chick-fil-A.
Nobody asked you.
He said anybody. Do I not count as anybody?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I have Chick-fil-A down the block, and like we Chick-fil-A'd ourselves out of our minds when we moved down here. We just had too much Chick-fil-A. And it's like semi-healthy compared to the other places. So we're like, what do we get? We don't want to eat like crap. Well, let's get Chick-fil-A. Do that for about 5 years and tell me what you think about Chick-fil-A.
We have one in town, and it's at the corner of the busiest intersection in town. And the drive-through was always backed up because there was only one. So it's insanity there.
You know why it's the busiest corner of town, right?
Yeah, it's actually
Because of
so
Chick-fil-A.
busy that they took away the dining room so they could make more drive-through lanes because the city of Bellevue was like, "Hey, stop!"
Stop. Yeah.
Literally.
Chick-fil-A is known to cause those kind of problems. I found the tank's engine deck, Dave.
Beautiful.
And a little bit of Panther there or something. I'm sure you could identify it better than me. All I know is it's German in World War II.
They're very unique looking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's why the modelers picked them to kit bash with.
yeah, very identifiable.
I'm gluing all these parts in. They're not a super tight snap fit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, really, should we be gluing or should
Yes.
we be relying on the snap?
I would glue everything.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Just based on my experience with Bandai, some things, you know when you put it together, this does not need glue. This is not going anywhere. And then other ones, you're like, I'm going to knock this off.
Oh yeah.
That was the thing that weirded me out about my first goddamn. I was painting it and trying to glue it, and you're all like, "No, don't do that."
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, you know, the Gundam kits, you don't really... Oh, my God, I need my magnifiers. This little Greebly is friggin' microscopic. Yeah, a lot of the stuff, like the inner frames, you really don't need to glue those. It's some of the outer parts, like some of the delicate bits on, like, the head or the weapons, you'll want to glue.
Oh yeah.
But that's about it.
Okay.
I actually want to start doing something with my Gundams. I have an idea. Some simple content I can do. I finished 2 of those real grades so far. Started a 3rd one.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when I say I finished them, I didn't decal them all. I just got the build, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the snap build.
Yeah.
Well, unlike a Gundam, I'm going to need tweezers to put parts of this kit together for sure.
Jesus.
So we have the seat backs. What else is there?
Oh my God, the little details on this thing are ridiculous.
It's out of control.
Yeah, it's like, well, can't even, it's all white. It's hard to focus on it, but these little parts are so detailed. Let's see. Oh, God, now I'm trying to read the instructions through my magnifiers and I just went cross-eyed. Great. D15. Dingo.
Oh, those are for the gun ports. I'll get past the cockpit eventually.
Yeah, I just like threw the cockpit aside for now because my parts are late.
Honestly, that's what I'm ready to do because there's so many details in this cockpit, and I don't feel like detailing it up yet. Do we even need the cockpit to continue on?
No, you could just start doing something else. I mean, everything kind of goes together in sub-assemblies. So, like, the cockpit and the neck are like one sub-assembly, and then each mandible is another sub-assembly.
Okay.
So, like, I just skipped over that whole cockpit neck section, and I'm going straight to a mandible. And I don't have all the paints I wanted for the minis, so...
I like your thinking, Ian. I think I'm going to do the same because I like, oh God, when I start with photo etch, I just like, a little part of me dies inside.
Same
I love photo etch, but it's photo etch is last, not first. Last.
Yeah.
I'm about to be dealing with it for the very first time.
I'd say the best thing I found for dealing with photo etch is these things right here.
Have
I love these. You have them?
Yeah,
Good.
pick them up.
What are
I
those?
love
Tamiya
those.
pliers?
Yep, to me.
Hey, Steven.
Yeah, you
I was
definitely
going to ask
blue.
you tonight specifically if there's anything else beyond that.
Howdy, Steven.
I got myself a pair of decal cutting scissors for the first time, Ian.
Oh, yeah.
And they were made in your favorite place.
Hey, Trent.
What, J.A. Pan? Oh, what are those?
Mhm.
What brand
Yep.
are those?
Canary.
Canary. Whoa.
Made in J.A. Pan.
Yeah, I think my Tamiya scissors are probably made in China. Some of the Tamiya tools, not made in Japan.
Hey, Darth. What's up, Steven?
Yeah, you'll like having decal scissors. They're really good.
Like, for all them decals on the Gundams, I'm like, yeah, I definitely need this. Little sprue runner.
Hey, Todd, are you doing the 1.6 Shelby Mustang build? Dash Riptide asked.
I am not.
No. I'm not doing it either. It's
No,
so
the only
big.
the only Mustang I'm doing is Eleanor, and when that's done, that's the last one.
I mean, how many Mustangs do you need, really?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're a Mustang fiend, then you need all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, correct.
And those people exist, and there's nothing wrong with that. But me, I've seen too many car accidents at Cars and Coffee, and if I had that many models in my basement that were that prone to spinning out and running me over, the worst would probably happen.
Did you see they have the ISS out too, or for pre-order?
Oh yeah, that's been bouncing around for a couple months now.
No.
Yes, that's a thing.
I had a brief thought about picking up another one. I don't know what I was thinking, and then I quickly put that baby to bed.
Wait a second. This goes in here.
What's that? The part work, Jordan?
Yeah, picking up another one. I have 3, and so I was like, do I do another? And it's kind of looking for a cheap one, and they're all not anymore.
No,
No, none of them are.
unfortunately.
Kit's really cheap, actually. I was surprised by that.
Kit?
Yeah, he's like $56 a month.
Well,
Yeah,
but it takes longer to build it, though.
It does, but it takes the same amount of time as the Enterprise, which is about $30 more.
Yeah, well, then you're also buying a bajillion mods for it.
Yep.
So,
Well,
not
for Kit?
cheaper. Yeah.
Not for Kit. I have all of the mods.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You know.
Yeah. That's the best part. Thank you, Todd.
No problemo.
It'll cost you.
Actually, you should thank Mike Lane directly because
Yep.
he sent them to me and I couldn't use them. So
Yeah, Dash doing that. I mean, the 1.6 scale Mustang is absolutely massive.
It is.
Wayne's building it on World of Wayne. And
if there was something more to it, yes. Like if it was the bullet car, if it was, then yes. But it's just a Mustang, and I don't care about Mustangs that much.
Well, it's not just a Mustang; it's a GT500.
It's just a Mustang.
It's a Shelby. It's
It
a
is
Shelby.
Yeah, I have to go with it. Is a Shelby GT500, so it is a bit of a special Mustang. It's just not a movie Mustang.
I like Steve's result. You don't need no decal stickers. Just peel it off and go for it.
Oh man.
That's like twisted off, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his version of just twist it off the sprue.
Oh, Steve's the best.
Steve's such a brute. Is he still locked in the yard?
Especially on this build, because I mean, as a Star Trek and Star Wars fan, like I understand his position of being a primary Star Trek fan, and so like, yeah, and I love the idea that he has for this. Like, his model's going to turn out super cool. So, but it is
no idea what he's. Yeah, it's all going to be a surprise. Yeah.
So many Greeblies. Holy cow, that's a giant transmission.
What? Where?
This thing looks like a giant transmission, too.
Oh, you mean for some of the side panels? Yeah, it's a big transmission.
It's a giant transmission.
Dude.
Yeah, it's from probably like a 1/24th scale model car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? I think we looked at this sprue before because there's the Panther engine deck right there.
Yeah, I just cut that out and put that on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I am at that step. You're right. That's the one you just did. Yep.
Now
we're building the Perfect Grade Falcon.
Now there is Dave. If you want to get crazy, I believe on part D30, if you look at that one, oh, I can't even. There we go. If you look at D30,
Yeah, I got it.
okay,
Oh.
look at all those. See those little holes?
Mm-hmm.
Those should be drilled out in real life. Technically
speaking, we can make them look drilled out.
You got that? Well, actually,
Actually,
the
Hold on,
actually meme.
Let me get my glasses out. Hold on.
yeah.
And I need to have a really stuffy nose when I say that.
Actually,
Oh, actually.
so technically, you could take out like a tiny microscopic PCB drill bit, and you could bore all those holes out with your magnifying glass over it, or your like microscope.
That sounds like work. I put that in the tank.
I've got a drill bit small enough, but it'll probably snap the second I try to drill through the part.
Yeah, I broke all those like 0.1 millimeter ones I had. They just snapped immediately.
Yes. Yeah, mine all snapped too.
Dude, I think the smallest I have right now is 0.3.
I have
that new set.
Yeah, I have a 0.5. I have a bunch of 0.5 millimeters, but they're a little too big.
This kind of looks like a little bit like a Jem'Hadar fighter, a little bit. I don't know.
You mean a Jem'Hadar fighter looks a little bit like part of the Falcon?
Very true. Huh.
So if we
That's
take
kinda
this
cool.
tiny PCB drill bit, oh my god, it's the perfect size.
What size
Yeah,
is it?
Oh, but it's solid behind some of those holes. It's solid plastic behind some of those holes. Nope, not happening. Nope, panel liner it is. Not that I would sit here. I would take me the entire 2 hours to just drill out this panel.
Yeah, that's not worth it. I do that with like the 30 cal and guns on an American tank. I'll do that, but that's about it.
Well, that's one or two barrels. That's not every inch of your sanity.
And if you're really good and you hit that hole at just the right angle, it'll actually come through the other side.
Yeah.
And you drill 2 holes with one. It's pretty nice.
What are you drilling holes in?
A 30 cal barrel.
Eye part sprue.
Oh God.
God, everybody drills out their gun barrels.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, seriously,
real
like,
modelers do.
what was I thinking?
Yeah, Todd, silly Billy.
What a plebe question.
Plebe. Oh God, that was good.
Well, I gotta put some glue on this. I mean acetone solvent.
Yeah. Where the hell's the eye parts? Ugh. Mueller. Oh my God, this is the eye sprue. Dear
Trying to
God.
find sprues is a nightmare.
So I am
So
currently
many.
right now sorting mine alphabetically in the big box that it came into.
If you
That'll
well,
last
actually,
5 minutes.
I'll give you a little Bandai tip. Okay, so let me take this out of here.
Do you have your runner thing set up?
I have one. I don't use it anymore. It's friggin' useless.
I do. Right there it is. See? I printed that one, though.
Yeah, it's probably better than the one I bought years ago that I don't use at all.
It's actually a Gundam one, but I actually upscaled it for this stuff. I was like, that's perfect. That's for free, by the way. I got it on Thingiverse. I didn't pay anything for it. Just printed it.
Okay, so if you take your part sprue and a red Sharpie, and you go where the letter is, and you simply color it in on both sides,
Ooh.
it makes it much quicker to identify your part sprues.
That's
Because
a
your
smart
eye is
idea.
immediately pulled to the color on the white plastic.
I
And
like it. Nice.
That's what
What
you
if
do.
we don't have a red one?
You could use green, blue, purple, pink, magenta, fuchsia, brown.
You know, every now and then Ian has these moments where
Whatever.
he just has brilliant ideas.
That wasn't my idea. I saw it on some
I'm
video.
pretty sure that didn't come from
I
me.
was
No,
giving
that-
you credit, and you couldn't just take it.
Well, no, I'm giving credit because I learned it from another YouTuber who was.
Okay.
It was a great idea. I don't
That's
take
fair
credit
enough.
for other people's ideas
Wait, well, so
Donnie's
whose
already
idea?
at it, guys. He's not even here yet. He's already
unless
at
it's my wife. Not my wife.
If
If she has a good idea, it was our idea.
Whose idea was it to put the T on the Tamiya bottles after you thinned them?
That was me.
See?
I write the letter T if I thin it out in the jar, so I know
That-
it's already
like-
thinned.
Honestly, I think when I watched that, I was like, this guy's getting a sub because I learned something today.
Oh well, I'm glad you learned something from the dumbest modeler on YouTube.
I did.
There we go. There we go. There's I. Nice and easy to find now. I forgot about that for a minute, and then Jordan mentioned how much of a pain in the ass it is to find the sprue you're looking for.
I found a
That
gun
sea
mantlet.
of white.
Found a gun mantlet. Look at there. D7.
Oh yeah.
Sherman gun or Sherman? No. Panther?
Yeah. That's
It's
a panther,
cut off.
I think.
It's
it
cut
might-
off. Yeah, so it'll be a Panther. They cut
It
it
looks
off where
like-
the weld seam was.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like a panther. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need part I-27. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. Keeping my magnifiers on for this one.
Does D9 look like a truck chassis, like underbelly with exhaust?
D9.
Yeah, this one here. That's what it looks like, undercarriage. Because I can even see
Uh,
where the motor goes.
Yeah, and I think that thing at the back's the fuel tank.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Yeah,
like.
and the front frame horns for the suspension mounts or something.
And then you can see the exhaust from the back with the converters on there. So it looks like.
Yeah, that's definitely looks like a truck chassis.
All right. Where am I at?
Oh my God, how tiny is this part?
She said.
It's so small.
All right.
I have no idea what this thing is.
This feels so much better than working on that cockpit.
So then this.
What the other? Oh, there it is.
God.
I wish they would have done this perfect grade like the Unleashed, where it's like you all the parts for one subassembly are on one sprue.
Yes, that would be nice. These Greeblies are absolute insanity. No matter how many videos I've watched so far, it did not prepare me for all the little things in here. Wait, there's stuff that goes on the bottom also? Oh, because it peeks through both sides of the mandible. Oh boy.
Oh, where's God, F1? F2 somewhere. Oh God, they're multiplying.
This is insane. Oh, can't even focus. Come on.
Where's I?
Jeez.
Is it in the box?
It is insanity. I is you. Is you in the box?
No. I is you.
You as I?
Where is I?
No, wait.
I is in the
There's
box.
Proper English.
I found it
It's in the box.
in the box.
I literally just saw it. Ah.
Oh, I got. Okay, these pieces go here. Oh, what? Oh, that goes on there. Gee, you're like, there's layers of Greeblies on top of Greeblies.
Greeblies on Greeblies. It's Greeblyception.
Did you say Greebly session?
Greeblyception.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant. You said. That's what you said. What? Okay, forget it. Yes. 11.
That's what you thought I meant.
Yes.
Donnie's in the car.
I thought what I knew you said.
Wait a sec.
All day, Donnie's staring at cars go by. He finally got in his. Thank goodness.
That's a tiny Greebly. Holy cow. Definitely got to glue that one.
Yeah, I'm gluing all the Greeblies. All the Greeblies. This one goes here.
This literally feels like putting a Gundam together, and I love it.
Just a lot more Greeblies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Gundams really don't have Greeblies.
I'm building the RG-01 right now, the very first one.
Oh, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How's that frame?
It's really neat to see how they did that, even though I
Yeah.
heard people say they suck over time, but
They
it doesn't mind me. It doesn't
They
bother
do
me.
loosen up badly over time.
It's
But
okay.
if you just pose it once and never move it, it's fine.
Yeah. I got a bunch of master grades that I'm looking forward to building. So I want to try these other ones out. And from the series I'm actually watching, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. If you watch the Gundam The Origin, you really won't see the RX-78-2 in it.
No, I think they like tease it. They show it up on a screen, if I remember right.
They tease it a little, yeah.
No, that's okay. I started watching the Unicorn, the UC Unicorn.
Yeah, that's a little meandering and hard to follow from time to time.
Yeah.
Unlike Star Wars,
Oh yeah.
which, you know, I mean, would you call it has a predictable plot? Or it has, like, a linear... Like, it's just a good old-fashioned movie.
Soap opera.
Yeah.
Space opera, I think is the right term.
Yes, indeed.
Drama
Space
and the
opera.
like.
Yeah, it was George Lucas's baby, and then he sold it to the slavers.
There's so many timelines, and that's what's hard. And to be fair, Star Wars has a lot of timelines if you go to the expanded.
Oh, I just realized I'm not wearing my headset. I'm probably causing an echo.
No, I didn't hear anything, Todd.
I didn't either.
I didn't notice
Riptide,
anything.
I think, they kitbashed the Falcons Greebles from, like, everything. There's a... what was it? How long would it take to do the road trip to find all the parts to do that?
Well, the guy that did one, he bought every model kit and multiples of the model kits. So he had every single thing he needed to completely replicate the original. And he spent $30,000 and spent
That's
years
right.
of his life.
That's right.
That was the 5-foot one, right?
Yeah, he built the New Hope full size. And yeah, that is a labor of love and or madness.
Rogue One's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, Rogue One was the best movie other than the original 3.
Mm-hmm. Even though we knew how it was going to end, it was so good.
A lot of Bothan's spies died to get this information.
Yeah, wrong Death Star.
Oh, no, different one. Yeah, you're right.
In the video I released today, I blamed the shitty paint job. Oh, I broke the barrier. I blamed the paint job on the Falcon, or on the Slave One on the Bothans.
And what'd you break?
Huh?
Did you just break something?
Oh, I just said shit.
There you go.
I swore.
Do you have your magnifiers on?
Do I?
Yeah. I don't know what you're doing right now.
Nah. About to.
Dave is sanding. Ooh.
No, I was just fixing up that nub. Cutting that part off.
A 1-to-1 Star Trek shuttle? That'd be pretty cool, Steve.
Did you see that 1-to-1 Gundam I posted?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah, the
unicorn?
one outside the Gundam base.
That unicorn that actually transforms? I was like, whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's at the Diver City Tokyo Gundam base store. That's the mega size that I got. Is it replicates that one. It's got a
Oh,
different
okay.
backpack on it and some different markings.
Okay.
It's otherwise the same as the regular Mega Size kit, except the backpack is different. That's really
Yeah.
it.
We can compare since we both have the same exact, well, the opposite kits, but with the same lighting kit.
You guys gonna whip out your Gundam?
No, I'm not doing any more group builds for the rest of my life. It's too stressful.
No, I didn't mean it that. I'm just saying when you build it.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
don't
that's-
trigger me.
No, I'm not. I triggered you enough with my stowage picture this morning.
Oh god, yeah, I didn't even reply to it. I'm like, I can't even come up with some mature comment to this.
Sable brush.
What else do we need here? We got that, we got that, we got that. Those are all in. And this is now the other side.
After putting that stowage on, I'm actually kind of convincing myself to put it all on minus the cardboard and paint it.
Yeah, it's doable. You just use some index card or putty to like mask off areas you don't want to get paint on.
Yeah.
Or just use your mega super airbrushing mega skills and just do it with a really fine line airbrush. Don't mask anything off.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
skills and then there's the physics of the airbrush. And I don't think I'm going to beat that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Overspray's a killer.
D34. God, all these tiny bits. You wait until you get to like the back of the engines, all those little greeblies, all those skinny, tiny little things everywhere.
God.
And this like eye sprue has these little itty bitty skinny hoses everywhere. I mean, they're like they're paper thin. They're just wisps of polystyrene.
Wisp.
It's just a wisp of plastic.
A breath.
The fact that they can mold this without like flashing everywhere is like a small miracle.
Yeah, seriously.
Only
It's
Bandai
impressive.
could do that. I don't even know if Tamiya makes parts this tiny.
No, to me it definitely has flashing. Just not so much on their newer kits, but their older kits for sure.
Yeah. Go in the
Kind of
hole.
comes with the age of molding.
Yeah, Bandai's definitely got the finest molding of anybody. Sort of inarguable. D17. Well, you could argue it, but you'd be wrong. D17. Dingo. There it is. Oh my god. Where do I even nip this thing off?
What the heck am I putting in this Panther's hat engine deck hatch?
Do not. Oh, gotta cut
I just think
right.
these are just the coolest things when you look at these little greeblies.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Super cool.
And you got to put this little thing inside here.
I mean, here's one of the greeblies. That's it. That
Yeah.
microscopic thing. Yeah, that's a huge part in comparison, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this has to go this way. Okay. He's so tiny. Poor DD.
Ooh-tee-tee.
Steve's just eating his dinner, probably.
Who invited the Jawas?
Ah, they're always stealing my parts off my workbench.
All the greeblies.
Little sticky-fingered sons of...
It's one of the best parts of Kenobi. When he's
This
trying
is-
to sell him back his own part.
Oh, I see. This one's showing. Where
I didn't watch Kenobi, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't finish it. I think I started the first episode.
I
Yeah,
canceled my
finish it.
Disney Plus before that show came out, I think.
You're good.
I was just getting a little disappointed with some things.
I know what you're talking about.
I I opt out of your reality and bury my head in the sand of my past.
All right, so
Yes.
Chewbacca's been all darkened.
Nice.
Did you give him a wash?
He got a wash. He got a wash, so he's all sandy and dirty now.
He got a wash.
That looks better. That looks really good.
He got
Beautiful.
dirty. He got some eyeshadow. Man, that is really.
You gave him makeup?
Well, no, but he's got shadows for his eye sockets.
Oh, okay.
Mascara, you know, the normal.
See, this is what I need to do. Oh, hold on. Let me do
The
this
huge.
because I did this
You know.
last time. Let me scoot this camera over because it sits right in front of the light. And I got my new light, so I got to put it in, but
That was good.
there. And then this is what C-3PO looks like with the
And
gold
then
or yellow on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
got his little silver leg there.
Looks real. Oh wow, that looks really good. Do you
Yeah.
put gold and then yellow over top? Is that what you
so
said?
I used bright brass and then just use my clear yellow over top of him.
That looks good.
Looks really good, man.
So
Don't
he's
kill
done.
yourself, Steve. Eat slowly.
And then I darkened his shirt, Obi's shirt. So
Hey Steve, just so you know, we're getting ahead of you. So
Steve's using part of his 2 hours to eat right now.
So to answer your question earlier, Ken, probably Donnie, and he's still not even here yet. So
Is Donnie
he
leading the
saw
pack?
his figure painting from last week.
oh come on.
that would be cool to see someone walking in their own one. Even if I saw like a full, just a like not 1-to-1 size Gundam walking around, but something like a mobile suit, at a scale with a person inside of it, would be cool.
They've built them.
I'm sure they have.
Well, you know they have the moving Gundam at the Gundam factory, the RX-78 F00,
Yeah.
and that's like all hydraulically controlled, and it's life size, and it like kind of walks forward and kneels and crouches and puts its fist up in the air and stuff. And that's going away in April.
Oh.
Yeah, if you haven't gotten to Japan to see it yet, it won't be there anymore. And then you could buy a model of it at the Gundam factory.
That's cool.
I actually was able to source it in mega size. And fairly accurate replica of the full size one at the factory, and that resides at my office at work, up on a shelf, flipping the bird.
So all the fingers are able to be articulated.
All the fingers are articulated.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh! I was like, what? I already did this whole side, and I realized I have to flip it over, turn it over. And, it's even in English.
Cut here. Do not cut. Fair enough.
I was shocked when I went back went back in time essentially when I did the real grade, the first one, the RX-78, and there were no English instructions in it. I was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that thing's like almost 20 years old at this point.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that was the first real grade. The second one was the Zaku.
Mm-hmm. Which I have that one, and then
Yeah,
I think
that
it
one
was
I built.
the Ale Strike was the next one.
Seats.
Nice.
Ah, very nice, Todd.
This
Well, Todd's
weathering-
got a bit of an advantage because he just painted up, a Falcon
Falcon.
interior not too long ago,
Yep.
which came out really cool.
I'm excited to try. Todd, do you have the Falcon parts upgrades for your DIAG Falcon?
Yes.
Okay, because I have everything in the box yet. I didn't hook anything up. I'm really excited to hear the thing when I power it on.
Are you talking about like
billboard?
the Falcon 3D part stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I have the circuit board. like and I talked to him about how to turn it on. So technically, if I can find a plug to get to the power, to give it power, then it will. We can see the blinking lights in the cockpit and I haven't tried the Bluetooth connection though, but
the one for the Perfect Grade is that permanently sold out?
my guess is he probably doesn't make it anymore.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Maybe it didn't sell all that much.
You can send him a note and ask. He answers really quick. I was shocked.
Yeah, he does.
No, maybe I'll email him. I don't know. It's $285. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah, because I asked about the cockpit replacement cockpit for the Diag one, so it fits. And he said it was going to be like 3 months. And I was like, well, that's okay. I can wait. 2-year build anyway.
Yeah. Well, you wait. He's like just to get him to like rerun the 3D prints or something.
Yeah, that's what he was. It sounded like he was getting at until he has a bunch in stock, because it's not just the 3D prints. There's actually a photo etch set that goes with it too, and it replaces pretty much everything in the beginning of this kit that we started. It's the cockpit and the neck that goes in. The corridor. It replaces that whole thing, and it comes with 6 figures too. Same ones we have. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's for the Diag Falcon though.
I'm building that one too, so.
Yep. But he said it's going to be 3 months. But I mean, you can get
because the photo etch probably gets made in China or something.
Yeah, you can get everything else you need minus that. But I mean, for the best you can get right now, which is the 58 LED or 54, I forget the number. It's the one I got. You're going to be out about $450.
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Pass.
I've decided with the Diag Falcon, I'm gonna try to keep it like I'm gonna do the what is it, the engine light the mod for that one. Otherwise, maybe a couple things here or there. I'm gonna keep it pretty stock and just work on a good paint job.
See, the engine light, I think you still need the controller for to make it do anything besides just light up.
For sure. Yeah, I think that's even just fine for me too.
Because that's the engine light right there. I haven't set him here. I didn't get him out.
Okay, well my maintenance pits are done.
Nice.
I'm getting high on glue fumes. That's all good.
I love the 3D printed part with the supports on it still, and then it comes in a Ziploc baggie. I thought that was cute. I mean, it works.
Ziploc bag for packaging.
I mean, it works.
It's official.
Yep.
Yeah, here it is. So this is the control board, and he had this double wrapped in bubble wrap, so I was actually impressed. He did a good job with wrapping. That's the control board.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a beefy piece of circuitry.
Oh yeah. And he gives you instructions and everything, and like I said, he's really responsive. Like, even just my order going through, he's like, yep. He emailed me and was like, yep, I got it. I'm going to send it to you on this day.
Customer service is key.
Yep. Does a good job. What it was.
Just tiny little bits. Well, Ahsoka was pretty good, and the Bad Batch has been good. I heard nothing but good things about the Bad Batch.
Oh, it's fantastic.
What you guys
I cannot hear that without having trauma. So
I didn't watch it yet, but I watched the original where they showed up in
Clone Wars.
Was it Clone Wars? Yeah, when they showed up.
Working on my.
Didn't they? They showed up. The same guys showed up in. Didn't they show up in Rebels?
They did.
Yeah.
Using
Yep.
photo etching. You can
And it's all D. Bradley Baker, who like one of the great voice actors.
Dash, you speak the truth. Rabbit holes are plentiful in this hobby.
Oh gosh, I went down the Gundam rabbit hole. Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know, it's like it's like if you don't have kids, okay? All your friends start having kids, and they're like, "Dude, you should have kids." And I'm like, "I don't want kids." And they're like, "No, you should totally have kids." And they're like, every time you go to a barbecue or you're over the house, "Well, you having kids?" I'm like, "No." Well, why is that? Because I hear you complain about your kids nonstop.
True story.
Yeah, but then if you have the kids, oh, forget it. You're in the rabbit hole now. You went down the kid rabbit hole.
We had 1. Let's have 7.
Well,
Whoa.
yeah, it'll keep the first one company. Ah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
we did that
right.
with dogs. Mm-hmm.
Yep, same mistake with the bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
It'll keep the first one company.
Mm-hmm. We did that, so we got our second dog.
Okay, I gotta cut out the bottom of the mandible now.
That's how I am with model kits, though. I can't just have one Gundam model. Gotta have 25.
No. Yeah, the Gundams you gotta have at least 6 dozen of them.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because then you want to complete like a set for like
Yeah.
a particular cartoon series.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yep. Oh, watch the 8th MS team. That's, a fantastic series.
I started watching the Unicorn one, and I saw one of the main battles with Unicorn, and I was like, "Oh, there's the red one that the new version of Char is piloting."
Yeah,
and I'm like,
the Sazabi.
Well, so I thought it was the Sazabi. So I got the Sazabi in real grade. I saw it was so good, and then they're like, no, it's the Sinanju. It's the
Sinanju. Yeah, the Sinanju. Yeah, I have the Sinanju Stein, which is the one from Gundam Narrative, which is the sequel to Unicorn.
Yeah.
So I have. Oh, I do have the Sinanju too. No, I have them both. I have the Sinanju and the Sinanju Stein.
Yeah. So it's funny because I did the same thing. So I went to get the Sinanju in real grade, and I read that it was awful, was horrible. It was one of the old real grade.
Oh yeah, it's got a really bad real grade syndrome on that one.
So
it's too big.
It's too big. It's got a crappy frame from like the RX-78. I was like, nope.
No, the master grade's good.
So I got the master grade, Sazabi, the Sinanju, and the Sinanju Stein.
Okay, Dave. I'm gonna blow your mind right now. The Neo Zeong comes with a high grade Sinanju Stein inside of it.
What?
Piloting it. Yeah, that's how big it is.
They say that thing's massive. That's why I was
so
like,
at the end of Unicorn, you'll see the Neo Zeong, the giant mobile armor, with a mobile suit inside of it that looks like a little tiny thing. And I have the white version, which is from the sequel, the Gundam Narrative, which is the sequel to Unicorn. But yeah, you'll see the Neo Zeong, and you'll want it then, and then you'll go on eBay and you'll see that it's $1,200.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nope.
But if Bandai puts it up for sale, it'll be $310.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to keep an eye there. I just saw that the master grades looked like they had really good reviews. They looked solid, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And I already have the Unicorn in master grade, so I can actually do that scene. So I was like, that's cool. Complete the set.
Is this? Well, this snap fits pretty tightly, actually. This part.
Everything snap fits well together, but to your point, it's not a bad idea to just put a little bit of glue in there.
Well, on all the bigger parts, you don't necessarily need to glue them all down if they snap in really firmly. But I do see where a little glue and clamping couldn't hurt right here. Yeah, this definitely, I'm going to glue and clamp a little bit here.
Some of these little guys for sure.
Well, this entire side panel on this mandible this thing's getting glued on for sure. You gotta be kidding me.
So apparently that lighting kit we got has a nice programmable remote on it, and you can also hook it up to an app and like have it do all sorts of crazy things.
Which one?
The Gundam one.
Oh, nice.
No, it's a Cosmos one for a Gundam.
Oh yeah, I saw that it had some sort of Bluetooth connectivity.
Yep. And like it said, you can even make it match music and everything, and like you can make it start up at the head and then start up the next set of lights and work its way down, like it's powering on. I was like, oh, it's pretty neat what you can do with it.
That does sound pretty cool.
There's one piece. I think that's the piece you just finished, Ian.
Yep.
Hey, thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Brad. Yep. Doing our best. Wait till I break out the lead wire to fix all the inaccuracies later.
What lead wire?
I'm just joking. I'm not doing that.
Oh my god.
You know me and my lead wire. This stuff. What's this? 0.2 millimeter lead wire.
Oh my god.
It's not the only size that'll work on this thing.
This is how we know that potentially Dave is a sociopath.
Oh, stop it.
Potentially.
I mean, really, like on CSI, the guy that made the dioramas of all the murder scenes.
Oh, I
Very
actually remember
skilled
that
modeler.
episode.
One of my favorite story arcs of any season was the whole diorama murderer.
I remember that. Oh my gosh, that is a really It's
Yeah,
really
serial
old.
killer
I remember
made-
it.
Perfect dioramas of every murder scene. They're like, he even used human hair.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. That's a really old episode.
There was actually, I think it crossed over from the Las Vegas series to the CSI New York series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's something that I noticed on Bandai kits, and somehow it doesn't hurt it. Sometimes their sprue gates aren't attached anymore,
Yeah,
but there's no warping. Like, how do they get away with that?
because they're Bandai. It's Japanese black magic.
It's magic, yeah. Because anyone else would do that. That part would be missing things. It would just be deformed.
Well, there's like a Shinto shrine and a Buddha inside the factory for good luck.
Oh my god.
An empty sprue. Oh, it's a miracle.
Yeah, I know.
Holy crap.
Do you know all their factory workers wear either good guy or bad guy colors on their uniforms?
Really?
Yeah, like, you know how like you'll see like the supposedly, well, there's no real good guys in Gundam, but like you'll see, Xeon has certain, they're heavy into the greens and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, the AUG is like blue, yellow, red. So all of the factory workers, and they also have for their like position, like if it's a manager, they'll have like a higher military rank on their uniform.
Oh, that's funny.
Like it's really cool. And it's also the cleanest factory you've probably ever seen in your life. You could like
it's
eat off
Japanese.
the floor.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, they're a little bit of a neat freak over there.
But like our manufacturing standards were set by the Japanese, so
And we still haven't met them.
no, we
Nope.
haven't. But we're working towards it.
Even the Toyota factories in North America aren't as good as the ones in Japan.
Nope.
Zero defect. Zero. The beatings will continue until the defects stop.
Yeah, flashing will continue. Yeah.
Beatings.
Beatings will continue until morale improves. I need 2 W parts now. Let me take my red
Love
marker
those
over to the picnic table.
demotivational posters.
Like, hold on, I need to get more parts. I gotta walk 15 feet across the basement to the parts table now. W.
I had to
W
restack,
parts tree.
I had to restack all of my part work kits off somewhere else because they were piling up next to the desk. I had a room for the
That
Falcon.
happens.
It happens.
It happens.
When I get a shelf like Steve, I know it's time to put them on hold, though.
Okay, we have 2 W's.
Nah, there's a comment with Riptide talking about what you guys were just talking about.
Someone want to read it? I'm not in front of my screen right now.
Hold on.
There was a woman, and those are called the Dollhouse Murders.
Yes,
Hobbies.
yes.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was one of some of my favorite episodes of CSI.
I agree. Grissom was my favorite. Yes.
I liked Grissom the best.
Yep.
There was other people that were watchable, but no one was Grissom.
I haven't watched that show in years. It's like that and NCIS.
We still watch NCIS.
Not that it's not that I don't like it. I just stopped watching it because
Just ask Todd.
What's his name?
Gibbs.
Yeah, when Gibbs left.
It's still okay. Well, I'll be honest. It's gotten a little more unwatchable lately, due to the style of writing.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's just gotten a little weird.
Yeah, I know.
There. Down with the patriarchy. Or whatever. Did I say that? No, I didn't. W15. Here we go. So
What is talent? Oh, that's the thing we don't hire anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, now some of the actors are... Some of the new characters are a little grating. Hey,
Yeah.
okay, so let's see here.
Isn't it?
Should I ask Jordan or Todd? Because you're both kind of Star Wars nerds.
Huh.
Where did the headlights come out on the front of the mandibles? I know they weren't in A New Hope. I know. But where would they come out?
I honestly don't know the answer to that question.
The front.
No, I'm just wondering where, because there's no real good spot. This is just like a grill. So, like, if I do want to light the front of this thing, where the hell do I put said lights? I don't know.
Huh.
Friggin' dogs are barking like crazy up there.
They're always barking like crazy.
Shut up, you psychos. That just slaps on the front of there. D9.
Oh crap.
Should use the extra thin cement, not the Contacta. It's taking a long time to dry. With larger parts, to me, extra thin will like evaporate off the part before you even get to glue it together sometimes.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. You got to use that thicker stuff.
Yeah, the Revel Contacta is really good stuff also. It's just, it dries way slower.
Doesn't Tamiya make a regular cement?
Yes, they do. I have it. It's somewhere around here.
Over there.
It is over there. Yeah. And we got this one. The orange bottle Tamiya cement.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking of.
That's the one I like.
Yeah, this stuff's super goopy slow. My bottle is, I don't know how old. It's got like sprue residue in it, and there's almost none left. It's pretty much 80-90% used up. But this thing is, yeah, this isn't, I've had this bottle for probably, 15 years, maybe longer. There's another good cement out there. The Mr. Cement Deluxe from Mr. Hobby is also very good stuff.
Oh yeah, I have Mr. Cement S. I think that's the same as thin though, isn't it?
Yeah, and then there's this one. There's Mr. Cement Black, so you can see where it wicks in. So you
Oh
can see
yeah.
where your cement is gone.
Well, that's cool.
It's just black, extra thin.
Yeah, I know Ammo makes some like that too, where there's like different colors.
Yeah, it's Japanese, so it's probably squid ink they dye it with or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding, by the way.
I believe it.
Well, plausible enough, because,
Mm-hmm.
You say Japan, and then you're like, squid ink and the ink and the glue. Yeah, sure. That story checks out.
It's an old story, but checks out.
I won't call bullshit on that immediately. Hey, Pete. How's it going? Scale Modeling's in the house.
Hey,
Hey, man.
Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Just over here, nipping away in a $400 Bandai kit. You know, Bandai prices their kits based on the amount of plastic in the box.
I believe that.
It's like they have it's not just the weight of the plastic. They have like some, mathematics they do for like number of parts, amount of plastic, something. But it's like they don't necessarily price the Bandai Falcon $400 because it's Star Wars. It's like it's this much plastic.
Hey, Steve.
Hello.
Howdy, Steve. How was dinner?
It was good.
What'd you have? Crispy chicken?
Welcome to the party,
Yeah.
pal.
Late. I forgot my workbench was a disaster.
Some waffle
Oh,
fries,
yeah.
maybe.
I'm still in bat phone mode. Where is? All right. Let's see if I can paint one part today.
Still in display unboxing mode over there.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I got all my new view orders or new type orders. And somehow I double ordered everything.
What?
Oh, no.
I think what happened is I ordered at the agency, then came home and went, oh, crap, I want to order that stuff, so I have it for tonight. So I went into my computer here because the previous night here, I had started the order, and I think I just paid again.
Oh man,
It doesn't matter. Now Katrina's got some real nice sanding sticks and
there you go.
Jesus fingers and everything else.
So,
Well,
so
at least
Ian,
I have a second modeler in the house to take all the stuff.
Ian, I found another.
That's a VVSS
You-
unit out
yeah.
of a Sherman.
Absolutely, you saw it too.
A vertical volute spring.
Oh yeah.
Who's a what?
It's a vertical volute spring unit from an early Sherman tank.
Yep.
So you say.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yep. So Dave says too. So say we all.
So say we all.
Oh, say we all.
What are we?
There we are.
I think
Todd, you walked yourself right into that one.
all right, let's spend the next hour, 5 minutes putting things together and 55 minutes hunting for sprues.
But they're called. Wait, are we gonna do the
Steve,
runner
do
argument?
you have a spare 8x4 table anywhere?
Oh, Steve.
No.
You just need a sheet of just put a sheet of plywood on some sawhorses. That'll be your sprue holder. Oh, Steve missed my tip earlier. Did you the marker
I don't
thing?
want to see your tip.
No, Steve, look at the screen. Steve, oh, right there. You paint with a Sharpie marker, a colored Sharpie marker on the letters on the sprues, so they're easier to find.
Oh, yeah, you bit that from somebody, right?
Yeah, I did. It'll just make life a little easier for you, especially if you're going to leave them in the box. Because then you can just look for the red, and that's starting to sound weird. I can't find it. Just look for the red. Sharpie. You could do green. I wouldn't do like black Sharpie.
All right.
Oh, yeah, these side panels fit on really nice onto the mandibles.
I do not like my overhead camera
Is that
setup.
fully seated? I guess it is. That's not.
Oh, these are really
fully-
nice.
It's not fully seated. Ah, there it goes. Now it's down.
Get that snap.
Yep. That positive
can-
click.
Ian,
What?
I can use these for like when I'm doing my soldering for the metal leads.
What? Oh, Jesus. Come on, Steve. He's trying to trigger me again. He's playing. Let's trigger Ian. You could do. Yeah, sure, Steve. Use them. You know, it's your $60.
Jesus fingers.
I got the Andy fingers.
Oh, that's weird. That creeped me out a little.
Really?
Man, I'm a fan. And even I don't have Andy fingers.
Yeah, really.
Seriously.
Hold on. They're the same as the God Hands. It's just a knockoff, and it has Andy's logo on it.
I
Well.
found 1/72 3D resin prints of Stormtroopers. So now I got something to put it in the seats of the.
Oh, sweet. They're seated.
Dude, hell yeah.
Well, they will be. They're standing up, but I can easily change that.
You just bend their legs around a little in the 3D
Well,
modeling
I'll do it
program.
right before I even slice. I'll do it in the file.
Yeah.
Did you see that STL? I showed a print of it anyway.
Oh, wait, Dave. Look in the comments at Y's second account at was that Mark? Right? Yeah.
Maybe an M3 Lee Grant or an M7 Priest. Yeah, those would all fit because they're the early.
Yeah, the early
Vertical.
VVSS. Oh, someone out tanked us, Dave.
What?
Which I always expect from him.
Yeah, I've actually seen an M7 Priest run. I thought that was cool.
That is cool.
I have an M3 Lee with full interior to build from Mini Art. Actually has a radial engine in it, which is cool.
Yeah, Lego and Bandai are very similar in that they calculate the price of their models on the part or volume count or whatever, some metric that they know we don't exactly. But a tip I learned something by using the different colors for each sprue. You can use a different color for each sprue, and that would be even more fun.
Hey, Kenneth.
You'd have to have like a key somewhere that says, well, I mean, with this kit, you would need 26 colors. So I think the different shades of blues and
colors
greens.
that go with the letters.
There's more colors that are
Yeah.
There's more letters than 26 actually, because some of them were.
W, you'd have to paint it white, and that would defeat the purpose.
Yeah, really. Well, and there's
And
like
Z.
F1 and F2.
Yeah, and F, what color? Fuchsia? Yeah, I mean, there's pink, there's a P part, and then there's a fuchsia part, and then, like, can you tell the difference? And
I'm just loving the Panther cutting board. Well, thank you. It goes with my Panther. Hold on. Since we were talking about all the other things I'm building, well, here.
the Panther cutting mat. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kenneth. Kenneth is here.
If I can do it without breaking it. So here's my latest progress on this guy. I know you'll appreciate that. It's my Sherman.
I'm pretty sure he's probably already subscribed to your channel, Dave.
Yeah, I'm just showing. Yeah, just
Oh
showing.
no, I'm saying I'm just. Yeah.
Oh yeah, even has. I love how that's turning out.
He'll be haunting you in your comments section.
I have a lot of work to do on that thing yet, though.
Okay.
The Panther was for my first interior build with the Panther.
I'm going to use my Jesus fingers to get this out of here.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, Steve.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I'm actually excited to do another.
Oh, don't use it on those hard ABS parts.
Why, you're not supposed to?
No, not on ABS. Styrene only.
Okay.
You're gonna throw off their alignment if the plastic's too hard.
This is the one I did the guts on.
You can use the cheapo Tamiya nippers on like ABS or whatever cheapo kind of nice nippers you have.
So this one here, the crew fits, but I feel like that crew is still a little big. I don't know what's up with that. That master box set. I feel like it's in 1/32 scale.
Well, maybe it was early war when the German troops were still well fed and not just running on pure methamphetamine.
Oh my
Yeah. We have to tell Jordan about the early German chocolate, the Panzer chocolate.
Hands are chocolate.
Oh, I have some of that upstairs. The caffeinated chocolate.
No, the methamphetamine chocolate.
Oh, I don't have the meth chocolate. I mean,
I was about
really,
to
I've got
say,
enough.
wow.
I've got enough vices on this in this world. Without the meth, I have the caffeinated chocolate from Germany,
Mm-hmm.
which is delicious, by the way. But it makes me friggin' shake like a mental patient if I eat too much of it. It's very tasty chocolate, though. Am I gonna put a light in this thing? I don't know. I could easily get a fiber optic in here. I wonder if I should just do that. Do it. Do it. Should I put a headlight in my Falcon? Should I put headlights in my Falcon?
Why not?
Oh crap!
Engine cooling may be an issue. Yeah, stowage galore. Cooling be damned. We need our stowage. Luckily, the Falcon kept it all internally. Just imagine the Falcon flying around the universe with like stowage strapped to its back. That'd be so weird.
Yeah, I'm actually at the point with this Sherman where I'm contemplating not worrying about being able to take it apart because, gosh, there's so much stowage and crap on the outside. I'm afraid if I pull the hull off, I'm gonna actually like just rip everything off or destroy something.
That's a possibility.
So,
Oh.
Oh, what is going on with the screen?
What has gone on with what screen?
Our screen.
do we have to change the mode where we're like square but bigger?
Oh, yeah. We could do that.
Yeah, thanks. Good call, Skull.
Thanks, Chase.
Yeah, could you, let's,
Yeah.
There we go.
it's a little bit, I mean, it cuts us off a little. We got to remember where we're working, but it's okay.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
I got to admit, now that I have these clippers, it's more fun twisting them all.
Oh gosh.
Dash, I'm sure somebody has some flashing blades. If anyone does, it's probably Dave by now.
No, I don't have flash blades. No, I just
Balance
use.
between realistic and traveling gypsy camp. There you go, Dave. Look at that guy. For your tanks, Dave. The balance between
That was
realistic
pretty funny.
and traveling gypsy camp. Oh God, he's killing me. He's killing me.
That is funny.
It is kind of like, I mean, the Falcon's kind of like traveling gypsy camp, just on the inside, probably.
You need to strike that. I love that. That's a great 0 to 10
Yo,
right
we're
there.
totally quoting you, dude. We are quoting you.
Oh gosh.
Our good friends in Australia have all the best one-liners.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to use that in the next video and be like, well, I was going for realism, but in the movie Fury, they were carrying that gypsy camp on the back of the Sherman.
Yeah. You ever find yourself at a social gathering and you meet an Australian bloke who's probably got a few drinks in him? You plant yourself next to this person. You'll hear some of the funniest shit in your entire life. It will be hilarious.
And here we go.
It was like that joke about if you're at a party and you meet a proctologist, the Seinfeld joke.
Stop!
Oh, they just tell funny stories. That's all. Oh, it's a Seinfeld quote.
That's how it starts.
That was on network television.
Yeah,
I'm putting my
Todd.
transmission in. What transmission? Someone identified the car this transmission is from. I forget if I don't think it was a Volks. No, I don't think it was. Was it a Volkswagen? I forget. I'd have to Google it. Do I feel like typing? Someone in the comments will probably beat me to it. Let's see. Covered in vintage F1 parts.
I believe it.
Agree, please. Enhance.
Enhance.
What are you, Decker?
I'm just zooming in on. Oh, there's some other. There are F1 transmissions on the model. Oh, the front plates are actually from a Formula One kit from a Ferrari 312B. This little guy right here on the front of the mandible.
That's cool.
Looks like the bottom of the engine block. That's insanity.
So in the console, how detailed did we get on the panel?
How detailed?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
Did we do the buttons and
well, the photo etch? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of little levers and things. And this is from a Wankel rotary engine model kit. This, sorry, why are you not focusing? Wankel rotary engine manual transmission. My gosh. 1/12 scale. The kit that was most widely used.
Very
An
cool.
NTEX 1/5 scale Wankel rotary engine kit. Someone really cataloged this on this website, Millennium Falcon A.blogspot.com, Greeblies.
Sub-assemblies,
Oh,
snapping
boy.
plates. This is cool. Beta sick.
That's insanity.
I just
Well-
love how Bandai makes it that everything fits only one way. Can't screw it up.
Oh, don't tell me that. I've done it. Can't screw it up.
I actually did screw up on the RX-78. One little spot, but you can't see it. It's an inner frame.
And their tolerances are also unforgiving sometimes if you do fail to fully trim things or sand off your nubs.
Your nose, yeah. That's why the racer is so nice.
Yeah.
Snappy, snappy.
Mine's arriving tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Did you get the plus?
I did.
Yeah, you'll love it.
I need to
Yeah.
put these in first. Oh, I do.
Wait a sec. Oh, that's why. Look at that. You have that
Okay, I'm
everything
gonna
lined up
decide
just
if I'm-
right.
Am I lighting this?
all right, there's something in the car.
Is that Donnie?
Donnie's
Donnie!
slowly joining.
Wait, what? Crap. Am I supposed to put that in? Oh, jeez. The numbers mean something. I looked at the numbers. I'm like, I know it's 1, 2, 3, but I got them mixed up. Gosh darn it.
Imagine that. Numbers that mean something.
Numbers mean things.
And stuff.
How you doing, Donnie?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Your commute took a little while to get home?
Yeah. Traffic.
Yeah. Well, is this the last of it for the month, and then you're back on time?
Next week is supposed to be 8 hours.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be nice.
So then we'll be back to normal, hopefully.
There we go. That looks cool.
10 hours sucks.
Yeah. So our guys work 12s. I can only imagine doing that. There we go.
Cockpit bucket seats.
Well,
from
they
some
work
car in the
4
movie set.
12s, 3 12s.
They work 2 12s and they're off for 2 days, and they work 3 12s. They're off for 2 days. The rotation. We're a 24/7 operation, though.
That would be wild.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful. That looks so cool. Wait a sec. Does this one piece look like the engine deck off of like a British tank? I didn't notice it until just now. What do you think, Ian? This one side. I didn't notice it till now.
Yeah, it does. That looks like. Is that the back of? Oh, I'm trying to figure out.
Like an old Valentine or something?
No, not a Centurion.
No.
Older than a Centurion.
I forgot to put the Wankel in. I don't even know what the heck the Wankel is. This thing?
The transmission, yeah.
The transmission? Yeah.
It's a Wankel transmission.
The Wankel's an engine.
Yes, but that's the transmission that goes on the Wankel.
I mean, it could be a Centurion. Let me look.
It kind of looks like something like that.
Yeah.
Like I said in the comments, finally a good use for those track thingy parts.
Thanks, Donnie. You know what's funny is the airplane is coming in second right now on the YouTube poll I posted. So
What's coming in first?
the M10 in 1/16 scale from Andy Hobby Headquarters.
Drink.
A tank is ahead of a Corsair? What's wrong with this world?
Tilda?
Well, to be fair, I actually posted it up there because there's not a single video outside of Andy's channel for the M10. Nobody has built the M10 on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I should have
Yeah.
just ordered one.
That's why I'm like, I'll build it. My patrons have voted the opposite, though. They all want the Bradley.
Oh, really?
So,
It's a Matilda, I'm pretty sure.
Matilda, yeah, that's like the same as that's almost the same as the Valentine. They're very similar.
Yeah, I think it's a Matilda. But yeah, they're
It's
just
a treaded thingy.
it's all tank parts, Formula One car parts, and other random. It's just parts. It's all parts.
What's up, Gary?
Hi, Gary.
What's up,
Hey,
Gary?
I just got the frame for that that print you sent me for that canvas. It's upstairs. It just came in today. Haven't had a chance to mount it yet. D29.
Bingo!
You're about an hour late for that joke. That one's the dingo
Well-
has sailed. No, it's a good one though. It was.
I didn't hear it.
I thought it was funny.
We're all still here, so I guess we didn't win the $1 billion, did we?
Nope.
No.
Somebody in Jersey won it.
One of your relatives?
No, I don't have any family in Jersey.
He said so proudly.
My wife has a little family in
My
Jersey.
wife.
My wife.
My wife. Okay. How do you fit? You go. Oh, I got to put D29 and D31 together. Take 2 tiny greeblies and make 1 slightly less tiny greebly. Got it.
Navy blue pants. Do I have a good navy blue?
I ordered more blues from HobbyLink, and they just shipped today. Luckily, I paid extra for UPS, and they'll be here only 1 day after our weekly live stream.
That sounds about right.
That company is really good, but they ship out really slowly.
Hello.
Hello? Domino's
Can you hear me
Pizza?
now? That looks about right, doesn't it? Focus.
Focus.
Yeah. Sure, Donnie.
For Han.
Oh, no, Donnie's
Yeah.
really checking because he's kind of colorblind.
Yeah, it looks good.
Cool. Just partially.
Partially colorblind. Working at a paint shop for Nissan.
Good
Nothing,
try.
nothing about
I
that in
don't-
the interview.
I don't paint though.
No, I get it. He's just inspecting the monotone coatings.
Eco.
Sorry about that.
Uber Eats driver was calling him. We're like, there's 6 scorpions on your front porch. I left your bag there, but be careful.
Only 6? You should have gone for a dozen.
I don't know. I don't know how many scorpions Todd finds on a daily basis.
0.
Too many.
I mean, I've been in Arizona twice. I haven't seen any scorpions yet, but I also didn't have my like UV curing light with me, which I'm going to bring next time.
What?
Good idea.
I live here. You know how many times I've gone out in the desert looking for scorpions?
None?
I've been here 40 years. I don't.
Never done it.
I wouldn't look for them either. I would hope to
You wouldn't
not
go out
see
in the
them.
middle of the desert in Phoenix? No. Unless you have to.
Where does this go? How does this? What is this supposed to look like?
Which one?
The only way I would go out in the desert is if I was drug out there forcibly.
Yep.
There you go. Okay.
You're taking a dirt nap at that point.
Doing those two little parts, Ian.
Yeah. The hell did they go? Oh, did they go in there?
Right here.
Over there.
Over there.
And the second up. I'm so confused still.
Hold on, let me
Yeah, we
zoom in.
know.
Wow.
Oh, like that. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I really just need to get her stupid remote for this camera.
Oh, that's one thing I love about the ZV-1.
Sony doesn't make one, from what I've seen. You can get aftermarket ones, but I saw mixed reviews.
Well, that's what I got was the aftermarket one for the ZV-1. See, this little thing.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Ian bought the fancy tripod remote for like $50.
And my wife, she got me the whole, like blogger kit. So it came with the remote. But it is nice for when you're like walking around through a museum and you want to film it. Like, you know, it's a nice mount for the camera. You have your remote control there. You have your zoom right there and a handle.
Well, that's true.
So that comes, it comes in handy. I used it at Fort Benning when I did my walk through the collection there. Okay, so this thing wants us to like close up this mandible now, and I don't want to close it up. I think I want to put a light in the front of each mandible.
Oh, you got to have the headlights. I know they weren't in A New Hope, but
Well, how many were in there? 1, 2, 3?
one.
It was just
on
one
each
light.
side.
Yeah, one on each mandible, right?
Mm-hmm. Right dead center.
Oh, dead center's going to be a problem, Donnie.
It wasn't dead center.
Okay, Todd, where was it?
I think it was inboard a little bit.
Yeah, right? Because, like, they have the cutout here, inboard. So I was thinking of putting it, like, right about, you know, there. Is that okay?
It's your model, man.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just... Well, it's where I can get a fiber optic through, you know? And I could get a fiber optic and, like, mushroom the head with a little bit of heat and slide it in there. Just go something tiny, like what, like a 0.5 millimeter?
Yeah, they are inboard a little bit.
Yeah. It's like a 0.5 millimeter or... What do we got here? Why do we have text messages coming in? Heading home.
Actually,
and then I'll take
they're
note
inboard
for-
quite a bit.
Yeah, isn't there a little thing that has like 4 holes on it, like a flat panel or something?
Not really. This is the bottom of a Formula One transmission.
Yeah, but it doesn't have like 4 holes or something. It's hard to tell.
It's got... No, it's just like... I mean, this
But
is
there's-
also the
There's
New Hope
ridges,
model.
like there's like 6 ridges, right?
Yes.
It's
There's
like
ridges
2
in it.
in from the center. It's not in the center. It's like 2 in.
Okay. All right.
I'll give that remote a try, Donnie. It is too cool that you don't have to touch your camera because I get a nasty camera shake every time I touch it.
Yeah, I love the remote. My camera's way up there.
Yeah, I'll just try it. The thing is, Sony doesn't make it, and that's why I was like, But people say it
Well,
works well
Sony
for the
didn't make
handy
this
cam.
one. It's JJC.
That's who made. That's one I just got. Yeah, it's a JJC. Okay, maybe it'll work good.
Some people
Yeah.
are putting in red headlights. What?
Buy
That's the-
buy Buy spare
That's the one.
batteries.
That's the one I got right there.
Oh,
It's
nice.
a JJC. Yep, same thing.
Buy a
I was
spare
worried.
battery.
I saw a plug and I was worried, but I realized there's a multi slot on the side, which is just a USB. So
Yeah.
mini USB.
Buy a spare battery.
What
Because
kind
the
of
battery
batteries do
that
you
came
use?
with mine lasted a few weeks and then it was dead. This
Okay.
battery's been in it for, I don't know, months.
I'll have to check that out.
It was
All
probably
right.
sitting on a warehouse shelf somewhere for
I
who
have
knows
done
how
the
long.
base gray for the control panel,
Nice.
Nice.
and I have done the base gray for the back cockpit walls.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're not using the photo etch for the cockpit
No.
walls?
No, hand painted it.
Looks good.
So when these come together,
You get your parts separator.
that wall will be gray. And the panel
Nice.
up there will be gray. Yeah. Now I got to add all the colored lights, so I'll see you in like 2028.
I wanted to use the photo etch because it'd make it a little easier to light it.
Oh yeah, they're way on board, those lights. Oh my god, they're red when it landed. In Empire Strikes Back. They're white. Okay, there's one light per side. Okay, I see where they are. They're right behind those cutouts. They're literally right behind that notch in the front of the mandible. Like, it's like Bandai was contemplating making an ESB version of this, maybe? And they put in accommodations.
Well, they put
putting
the ESB version of the cockpit in it.
I thought
They
this was
did.
I thought this was a white cap that comes off the paint. Yeah, it's not.
Oh!
It happens.
A little bit of
I
an
thought
E in
this was
there.
a white cap. I'm like, is there like a ceiling cap on here? No, it's just all paint.
That's too funny.
That was awesome, Todd. Thank you for that. Oh. Extra thin cement fumes, my favorite.
Gotta love,
Bigger
gotta love
clamps.
acrylics. Wipe 'em off.
Don't you love the feet on these little figures?
The triangles.
Yeah, there's a little pyramid of plastic.
Yeah, well, that when you get that small with a figure, you know. Like, what size are Warhammer figures? What scale are those technically?
Hey Donnie,
18 millimeter.
if you do the clear yellow over gold, it turns out really nice.
I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, it squirts. Okay,
Whoa.
wasn't ready for that.
Really happy paint.
It's a gooey duck. Waiting for a paint company to just name themselves Gooey Duck. They're really long, skinny paint bottles. All right.
Some of these parts are so tiny.
Some.
Yeah. Ooh. I hate using tweezers on tiny parts because they like to take off.
Says the guy that does all the photo etch.
Yeah, photo etch takes off too. Tell you what, the black light's nice for finding parts on the floor, though.
This is white plastic fluoresce.
Yep.
I'll have to remember that.
I was like looking for a part this morning. I'm like, I'm gonna try this black light just out of curiosity because Todd said about the not being able to find windows. I found every plastic part on the floor this morning. I was like, holy cow, there's a lot down here.
I wasn't even looking for that. What the heck?
Oh, my granddaughter does that. She found parts that I lost months ago. It's like, where the hell did you find that at?
The floor.
It was right where Buck told you it was the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, now I got to put a white stripe on these pants.
That precariously worked. Ah! Damn it!
Ouch. What'd you do?
I didn't break anything. I just popped the pads off my
Oh,
clamp.
Been there, done that.
I was like, oh, that's working great. And then I'm like, oh, they're not supposed to be used backwards, are they?
what are you clamping the tops of the?
God, son of a! That freaks me out every time it happens. I gotta buy better clamps. Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
I
Harbor
have some of
Freight.
those.
Oh, yeah, they're not good. I mean, they're good until they're not. Like, I found their weakness.
They're not bad.
No, they're not bad. They're just not good.
Ah.
I need to snap these backwards. Maybe that'll work better. Nope, that ain't gonna work at all. Okay. Just want to get that part pushed in a little more without having to sit here holding it for the rest of the live stream.
Yep, that's definitely a Panther turret for sure. Snap that puppy in place.
Impacted by the bridge collapse in Baltimore. Oh no. I don't know. Yeah, no. None of us are in that immediate vicinity of Baltimore.
I am.
Well, kind of. Yeah. Are they backing up 95 into Pennsylvania?
Not yet. I know, but it's only, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Okay. Good evening. Gilham?
Hello.
Is that, am I
Hello.
pronouncing that correctly, Gilham?
Rio. Awesome.
Best regards from
Rio
Rio.
de Janeiro.
Oh, look at that. Whoa. Extending the international reach. We're honored to have you.
Somebody's
Yes,
phone
Keith,
horns
I am
going
breaking
off.
out the Reaper paint. And that one is clogged.
Those Reaper paints.
Okay, I'm a little more excited about my headlights now.
I love the Reaper paints, man.
Okay.
I might have to break them out for the flesh tones on these tiny things.
Let me, should I do a 0.5 millimeter or a 1 millimeter fiber optic? I think a 1 millimeter would probably be.
For the headlights, yeah.
Yeah, 1 millimeter.
If you're going to use
good.
a fiber optic.
Yeah, I'm going to mushroom it out.
Okay.
Or I could just, I think I'm going to mushroom a fiber optic onto the front.
I was just thinking about putting SMD behind it. Fill the hole with resin.
Yeah, that's an option too. Well, I'm going to do a 1 millimeter hole. That's where we're going to go. Let me.
If you use fiber optic, just leave the fiber optic sticking out, extra
and then
long.
flush cut it.
Yeah, and then once you get through painting, snip it off.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. That's a good idea. Hello, honey. Wife just got home.
That's what I did to all the fiber optics in the Tydirium shuttle cockpit.
Yeah.
Left them extra long and then snipped them off after I got through painting.
Yeah, I did similar. Where's my other drill chuck for the handy drill? Where's the collet? Where are you? Where did you go? Ah. Is it up here somewhere?
Wow, this orange does not show up on this blue. I should
here
have
it
done
is.
white first.
Got it. PCB bits just barely fit in the handy drill, but they fit.
I've never tried those PCB bits.
They're very delicate to torsion. Like they're very sharp, but they're very brittle.
Yeah, if you even bend them at any angle, they're snapped.
Yeah, they snap.
They're done.
They snap. You look at them sideways and they snap. But they're super sharp. There we go. A little 1 millimeter hole there.
Nice.
We'll put our fiber optic in there and we'll put a little UV resin from the back to secure it. Clearly we can see out of my remaining 1 millimeter bits, I've already snapped 2 of them. Just working on the Enterprise refit, I think, or probably actually no, Shuttle Tedarium I was using these on for some of my fiber optics.
I mostly just use generic Amazon bits.
Well, these are generic Amazon bits. They're just
You say that's all I buy.
Amazon PCB drill bits.
I think these are carbide, right?
I don't know what they are. There's something.
These ones are
They're made out of Chinesium.
Chinesium, yes.
Chinesium alloy.
Chinesium carbide.
Only the finest Chinesium alloys. I just finished reorganizing all my electronics and lighting stuff, so I have all of my fiber optics in one bag here.
I have one drawer for all the electronics, fiber optics, lights, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
We got a whole cubby thing set up for it now.
God, I have 1/4 millimeter fiber optic. Oh my God. Why do I even order that?
That looks like I'll use that sometime.
Yeah, really.
It's usually how that goes.
Yeah. Nope.
What size was it?
1/4 millimeter fiber optic.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I ordered some. I was just ordering fiber optic, and I was just like, might as well get some of this too.
That's how I am with paint.
What do you want me to just?
I'll use that color sometimes.
Do we just glue?
Oh, yeah. I have that problem.
Am I supposed to just glue an SMD to the back of this hole?
I have that problem with kits too. Yeah, I'll build that sometime.
Oh, I have way more paint than kids.
Yeah, unfortunately. And I have a lot of kits, so that tells you something.
I have a paint rack all the way across the back of my desk full of paint and 2 drawers in my toolbox is full of paints.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I have a wall, and then I have all these drawers, and I'm actually out of room. I got to move something here for these other Atom paints I got. I'll probably move that stuff.
I think I'm going to run the fiber optic back a little bit. And then, and then.
Going in.
And then glue the fiber optic. I'll just leave a lot of slack of fiber optic here. Oh, that's perfect right there. I could put that in. I'm just going to get wires long enough for that. Okay. Well, just like the other stream, just me figuring out the lighting.
Oh. How come I won't see that?
Yeah.
I want a warm white. Let me see what.
Arrives today. Oh, it just updated.
Chip blue. Cool white. I want warm white, I think. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
That's what took me a couple extra minutes to get on the stream. Windows updated yesterday, and then when I plugged up my headset today, it said headset. I don't see no headset.
Wait, red. Green,
Silly windows.
yellow, red.
Right?
Hey. So clearly, I'll be using.
These little tiny wire greeblies, my gosh. There was
Yeah,
one thing
they're-
I was going to replace with lead wire, it'd be these. But
Yep.
I can't complain, though. They look really nice.
Rectangles. Three millimeter. Edgelec, 3mm, warm white. There we go.
Are you gonna put warm white headlights?
I think so. I mean, in the movie, they seem warm white. I don't know,
Well-
Todd. Can we take a vote?
Warm white.
Todd, you say warm white. Okay.
Only because
All
the
the
model
lights
would have
back
used warm
then.
white.
Yeah, they would
Yeah,
have
all
like
the lights back then were warm white.
yeah, they would have been like those little grain of wheat incandescent bulbs, right, Todd?
Exactly.
They didn't have any LEDs back then.
Mm-hmm.
70s? Come on.
No,
Yeah.
I mean maybe for Empire Strikes Back, maybe. Yeah. Wash my hands. Be right back.
He'll be in his bunk.
I'll be in my bunk.
So if Ian is washing his hands down there in the basement, does he wash his hands when he gets through washing his hands?
No.
Probably not.
That's a
Mag-
catch-22, you know what I mean?
Spit and dreams.
I have hand soap here.
Lies.
And I have a paper towel roll mounted next to the sink. It's my dream shop. Just mount a urinal on the wall somewhere randomly. I'm the only one down there. Just walk up to it. There we go.
And then have the pumper of Gojo.
Yeah, just have the hand sanitizer dispenser on the wall, battery powered with
Yep.
a motion activator. There you go.
Mhm.
All set. Back to work.
God, you wash your hands? Nope, I sanitized.
I mean, if I ate French fries, I'd wash my hands. Why do I want McDonald's all of a sudden?
You said French fries.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just those fries; it's that ketchup that McDonald's has. There's some like extra special drugs
Sugar.
sprinkled in the ketchup. Yeah, probably sugar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
High fructose corn syrup. Oh, my friend, how I missed you.
Well, it's like the French fries. The reason they taste so good is they have beef flavoring in them.
Yeah,
Used to.
yeah, not anymore. The vegans caught on to that.
Had a little problem, they did.
Hey, there's
used to be-
nothing unvegan about beef flavoring.
They
It
used
is
to be
not beef.
part of the blanching liquid they'd use at the factory was, I think, beef stock. But when you have like beef bouillon or beef stock concentrate, one of the main ingredients in it is MSG.
Yep, I know. No.
Delicious.
I see the time, honey. We have a timer set up. It's going to go off at 9 o'clock.
MSG is what makes it taste so good.
Then we all
They
have to
used
drop
they
what we're
used
doing.
to they used to have beef lard in the oil. That's what they
Tallow.
Tallow, yeah.
Yeah, that's what Buffalo Wild Wings uses to fry their potato wedges in their wings. That's why their stuff tastes so damn good. It's down to 3 volts. Hook up our LED.
It looks like you have a funny video to show me, honey.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh, gosh. Is that a dog video?
No, I watched all those.
Oh, that's nice and bright.
I love when you say stuff like that. I already watched every YouTube dog video there is.
Well, not every YouTube, just Noodles and the guy in the golden. I don't really like any others. People try, but they're not very good.
The YouTube critic over here.
That Noodles is pretty funny.
Noodles?
Yeah, Noodles, the drunken
The
HR
HR
dog.
lady.
The hell?
Noodles the dog, apparently.
One here. One.
Hey, Dave's wife, go check out Ruben the Bulldog.
Her name is Chris.
Chris,
Ian
I'm sorry.
No,
I
this
didn't
is an
remember
Elton
that.
John parody.
Ian
It's really
says to go
funny.
look at Ruben the Bulldog. Just look him up.
Okay, but watch this first.
Oh,
This
gosh.
is so funny.
She's invading your
Watch
2
this.
hours, Dave.
Yeah, I know, right? I should get this time back, right?
Yeah. Set a stopwatch.
We're not that hardcore.
Oh, is this the
I know.
Costco guys?
Yeah. That Costco video was awesome.
I prefer the Walmart ad.
Watch this one. This
I mean,
is so funny.
Kmart ad where they can mail their pants.
How did they think of this stuff?
Because this is literally us. This is you. You're like, I'm going to hang a picture in the middle of this wall.
That's why
And
it's
you just
so
put in
funny.
nails with the drywall, and then you're like, honey, it won't stick. I'm like,
Probably why it's funny, because I can relate to it.
Don't you just love Han's platform shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Costco video was great.
doing your Costco video. Oh, the Costco one was funny. Yeah, those guys are funny.
I was thinking I should put the... Oh, if I put the LED right behind that panel, the light blows right through the white plastic. Yep.
Yeah,
Fiber
you'll
optic.
have the light block in there.
I was gonna say,
No.
imagine all the light leaks
I'm-
you're gonna deal with.
I'm gonna heat shrink this LED to the end of the fiber optic. I think that's the plan I'm going with. This thing's shining right in my damn eyes. Well, come on, stop blinding me. Don't blast me in the face. There we go. That's better.
Blinded by
Shine.
the light.
Oh,
Are you just gluing one piece of fiber optic to the LED?
yeah.
But
I always drilled a hole the size of the fiber optic in the end of the LED, so you can just stick it right
Donnie,
in there.
the
Drop
second
the glue.
the second you started talking, I was just like, "Oh yeah,
What's
I
that?
know where you're going with that." That is a great
Somebody's
idea,
about to
Donnie.
start writing for the first time. That is
Anytime I
brilliant.
have just one LED to a piece of fiber optic, I always just drill a hole, and that keeps it perfectly centered.
Donnie, you sold me at drill.
Drill a hole in what?
Drill, baby, drill.
Yep. I'm drilling the tip of this fiber optic. I mean, this LED. I'm drilling a
I was
1
fixing
millimeter
to say,
hole.
you got that backwards, Ian.
Yeah, I'm drilling a 1 millimeter
Oh, and
1 millimeter
actually
hole
putting
into
the
the
hole in
LED.
the LED?
Yeah, like Donnie said. That's a great Jeez, Donnie, that's genius. Brilliant.
No, that was just me getting tired of the freaking thing not staying together long enough for the glue to dry.
Well, now I've got to like sand it flat so I can actually get a purchase on it with the drill bit, right?
That would make it easier.
Yeah, I'm going to sand a flat in this thing for sure. That's, yes. Yes, have some. Where did my... Let me see if this works.
Mm, 2 minutes.
2-minute warning.
Yeah, it's 8:58.
Jesus.
Well, when did you actually get on here, Dave?
Like 7:02.
I thought it was 7:07.
Or 7. Oh, I did have to wait for my computer to start up, but that's not her fault.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. We're trying to make excuses for our
Hey, you
comrade.
got to subtract the dog video time.
Oh yeah, that dog video was at least 30 seconds. I'm gonna add that to the clock.
Oh, give me a break.
Throw the red flag. Tell the ref. Put time back on the game clock.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yep, we need 2 minutes back on the game clock. Oh my God, Donnie, that's so genius.
Works good, don't it?
Oh my God, does it work good? Oh, that's such a good idea.
A few hours.
Is that
Drilling
it?
drilling the hole.
I love
Ah!
You left me be for 2 hours.
That's so cool.
Wait a sec. I think I found another Greebly. Well, I don't know actually. It almost
Oh,
looks
it's
like
fantastic.
Alter.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Like I said, that was just the result of me getting pissed off because it
Look at
wouldn't
that.
stay long enough for the glue to dry.
Let me turn off my overhead.
Oh,
because
good,
they're
man.
giving
Right.
me a headache.
Well, I made it further anyway. I still didn't finish this old man.
Oh, that's going to be so good. So good. Okay, so now I just got to wire up this LED with some leads. And well, there goes my 9 o'clock alarm.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for my dog's epilepsy meds.
Well, that's my progress for
9
the
o'clock.
evening.
It's 8 o'clock.
That's
What's
great,
wrong
dude.
with y'all?
Hey, good progress, Dave.
Yep. She's
You got further
I
than me
think
because you're not doing
All right, looks
lights.
good, Dave.
I'm doing lights. Thanks. You guys will get here real
Yeah,
soon.
that's good.
I just got sick of that cockpit.
I'm still working on the figures.
I'm on page 14, about halfway through it. So, page and a half worth of Greeblies, and I'm done with this mandible.
There you go.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, Dave.
All right.
Thanks
Have a
for
good one,
joining
Dave.
us. Always fun
Have a
hanging
good
out.
evening.
See you Friday.
See you.
Yeah, see you Friday.
Probably not Friday. I don't think I'm going to be here Friday. Maybe Sunday.
Oh, why not?
We just have a lot of stuff going on. So Friday nights are tough anyway because it's late for us. So,
No worries.
all right, guys.
All right, we'll see you on Sunday.
It's all
All
good.
right.
Later, Dave.
Later, guys.
Yeah.
Well, Keith's going night night. I mean, we're not necessarily all signing off at 9 o'clock because
No.
Donnie got here late, so and Steve too. So like, we'll hang out. I'm not going to get any like actual modeling work done. I'm just going to start wiring on some
Steve
Wiring on
has
the
been
leads
very
to my-
quiet.
LEDs. Steve's concentrating.
Who?
I don't know. Steve's working on his cockpit. Is that a drill, Steve, or like a glue pen?
That is a paint pen.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen that type before. I'm not familiar with it.
Well, they probably don't have it in Andy's.
It's like a little. It's got like a long little metal neck to it or something.
Yeah, it's actually put deep into something, you know, if you got to go down into a recess or whatever. But
I've never seen that before. I'm intrigued. Let me break out some wire. Move this out of the way. We need the. Oh, get out of the way. Clean up our bench.
Good Lord, those eyes are tiny.
Come on, soldering iron. Come out of your hidey hole. There we go.
All right. We're going to give this a try.
Where's my water squirty bottle thing? There it is. Hey, Donnie, I was at my office today just picking out all the little bits and pieces that go with that Ender 3 that I have at work.
Collecting them all up.
Yeah, like the little micro SD card and the USB adapter for it, and the little scraper and all the little hex keys and wrenches that came with it, and getting there's almost a full spool of pla on that printer still. But I don't know. It might have absorbed. My office is not human, so it's always climate controlled. The pla should be fine. Some people complain about like having to put your pla on a spool dryer. Steve might be able to tell the difference. I can't.
our humidity's not too bad in here, but I do want to get a dehumidifier for here.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's like 55, 60% relative humidity, that's not really affecting the pla spool. It's when it's like really hot. Like if someone's out in a shed in Florida.
I'll take your word for it because I don't know that much about it.
Yeah, I mean, supposedly the spool of filament, you should try to dry it, like keep it dry. It does ship in a vacuum bag with desiccant bags. I mean, clearly they don't want it getting moist.
Moist.
What?
Sorry. I don't know another good word for that.
It's the evening. It's fine.
It's just a word. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not a bad word. It's not a cuss word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not a demonetizing
Like
word.
RPI.
It's
It
just
implies
moist.
wetness where there shouldn't be.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just that's all. No, it doesn't.
No,
It does
that's
not
damp.
imply that.
That's damp.
Yeah, damp is like this is damp. Like this shouldn't be this damp. This shouldn't be
Damp
damp at
just
all.
means it's slightly wet.
Yeah,
Yeah, when it shouldn't be.
I don't.
No,
dear
not
God.
necessarily when it shouldn't be.
Did I start pushing that pee down the side of the snowy mountain?
I don't
But
know. Did
yeah,
you?
well, you just don't want super humid material for when you're 3D printing with FDM filament. Like,
Yes, it is a concept in the U.S. 100%.
What's that?
not a concept in the yes, no, totally, dude, totally. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. If your wife ain't happy, you're not gonna have a good time. You're
Right.
not. No, you are not enjoying things. Okay. All right. Let's turn off our power. Our little LED here. Start
I know
soldering
I put a
on.
red. Oh, there it is. Ah, no, I do not want to call 911.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop.
That's right.
Is she like yapping away in the background, Todd?
No, I'm telling her not to call 911 on.
Oh, was
Oh.
she about to?
No, for Steve. Oh my God. Never mind.
No, it wasn't Alexa. I was shaking paint with my left hand. My iWatch is on there, so it thinks I took a spill.
Oh.
Oh, it's like medic alert, life alert. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. Steve's not that old, Alexa. Jeez.
No, it's Siri.
Oh, Siri. Well, Siri. Steve is still. He still has full locomotion. Stop it.
Siri is easily confused.
Siri's an idiot compared to Alexa, I think. But maybe I'm just anti-Apple.
What, we're out after that?
I am.
We're down to our last 50.
Okay.
I'm actually re-imaging a MacBook upstairs while I'm down here. It's been reinstalling Sierra Nevada or Old Smoky or, I don't know, Himalaya, whatever the hell the operating system thing is now.
Jerry home?
No.
What happened?
My uncapped pen hit the floor.
Oh, I need my little helping hands. I love
I
these
was
things.
working on a MacBook for a friend of mine not long ago.
Yeah.
And he
My
wanted
condolences.
me to re-image it, just wipe it clean and reinstall the OS. And he didn't have a backup copy of the OS.
It's built
So I
into the
went
hard
to-
drive.
Huh?
It's built into the hard drive.
Wasn't on there.
Oh, well then, yeah. That could be
'Cause when
problematic.
I fired up the recovery tool, it wanted to download it from the internet, but it would never download it. I'm like, why is this not working? So I called Apple and they said, oh yeah, we don't support that laptop anymore, so you can't get the OS for it.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
What?
buy a new one. What do you want? What kind of other answer were you expecting from Apple?
That's retarded.
No.
I may or may not have acquired a bootleg copy of the OS.
It's called it's called revenue protection.
That's called a fucking ripoff.
Hey, Donnie.
Oh, sorry.
Easy, partner.
That's called a
this
freaking
is-
ripoff.
This is streaming everybody's channel. Luckily, we're near the end, but there we go. It is a ripoff, though. I mean, I'm not a fan of Apple products. In Bandai, people go, Bandai's a ripoff. They're so expensive. I'm like, I don't care.
Of course.
I'm drinking that Kool-Aid all day long and twice on Sundays.
Well,
I love me some Bandai kit.
Bandai kits are not that much more expensive than
Apparently,
Tamiya.
we're setting someone's Echo device off.
We're like, Alexa, order Chick-fil-A sandwiches for the whole neighborhood.
Oh,
No,
That would be me.
that might have been the goal.
Alexa, reorder all the toilet paper.
I didn't find any results for toilet
Jesus.
Oh, man.
Steve, you got to turn that thing off next time. Oh boy.
Alexa, stop.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, this is why I don't have mine plugged in upstairs. I just think it's dangerous. Because like if you're having like a domestic debate, let's call it, like she could just start ordering things randomly or calling the police.
I'm actually listening to this whole thing through one.
Oh no.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
use my little headset.
Where are my magnifiers? They're there.
Nothing gets triggered. It's just easy.
But I don't call mine Alexa. I call it Echo.
Todd calls his computer.
Thought about that. But I watch a lot of Star Trek.
That's what I had when I did my Enterprise D video. I changed it to
Computer?
the computer. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I got a kick out of that. The first time I heard Todd say it, I was like, oh, that's super nerdy and awesome.
Katrina,
Extremely nerdy.
Katrina and I, the one in the bedroom, we want to rename that one to BITCH.
Oh, yeah.
There's only so many things you can actually call it.
Mm-hmm.
It won't answer to certain things, probably, right, Todd?
Yeah.
If you change your name to that, it won't work. I want to put that to the test.
I want to like if I was actually using that thing, I'd be like, hey, Amazon assistant lady, whenever you address me, call me Star-Lord.
I'm not digging the paragraph.
Okay, Star-Lord. Ordering toilet paper now.
Yeah, I'm not digging the photo etch at all.
You're not digging the photo etch, Steve?
Nope.
Is this your first
Why
time with
not?
photo etch?
No. Why? Oh, well, why can't I see? 'Cause I still got my.
Is that your? Is this your first rodeo with the photo etch?
Yes, it is.
Oh dear! Oh dear! You started at moderate level.
No, I ended it moderately.
Or that? Yeah. Oh no. Yes.
If anybody would like a set of perfect grade photo etch, send me your.
Steve's
Did
tapped
you
out of
give
the
up
photo
on
etch.
it, Steve?
What's that?
Did you give up on it?
Yeah, you need it, Donnie?
No, I got some.
Yeah, it's too. I want this to be fun. I don't want this to be work. So I got to find that balance. And this looked like a lot of work.
I don't mind photo etch until you get to some of those little parts that Dave builds on his tanks, the little 5 microscopic parts that all go together to make one working latch. It's like,
So
no.
I'm taking it. Yeah, I'm taking a page out of Todd's book. Like the console instead of using the photo etch, I'm gonna paint it.
Okay.
Microscopic painting is fun.
Yeah, actually, I got to admit, it's very soothing.
I love it. That's why I like painting minis so much. It's just that I get to painting all the little tiny stuff on the mini, and it takes forever to get one done.
Is that clean? Did I clean my solder tip? I don't know.
Yeah.
Ah, you're burning my mouth.
This build is really like a learning lesson. I like it.
Oh, the parts fit together perfectly, Steve, at least. I mean,
Why is that, Ian? Why do they fit together so well?
Japanese precision. Eyes closer to work, better precision.
All right.
Time for some. Move that
So
out of
I'm
the way.
assuming the decals that come with this thing are water slide.
They
Yes.
And they don't go over the consoles. I found out last time.
The hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could either sand down the consoles, raise details a bit, like mostly, and then just lay down the water slides. You don't have to sand them completely flat because you can use Mr. Mark's softer on top of them to like make them lay down into the console details a bit. But you got to do a couple applications and push it in with the tip of a Q-tip, like tamp it down, kind of apply the Mark softer, wait a couple minutes, tamp it down, maybe apply a little more Mark softer, tamp it down a little more. But it's easier if you just sand those consoles smooth.
You know what I just heard? I just heard go to the next step.
Okay. Fair enough. It's your model. You build how you want to build. Just giving you the minutia. If you want to
But
use
thank
them.
you for that advice, though.
Yeah.
I
had to do that for days and days for that giant Valkyrie that I brought to Wonderfest last year to get all those water slides to lay down properly. It was so much damn work. They were so tiny. I mean, all the details I had to go into, it was like, ah! And that was a giant model.
Giant models can have tiny details.
Yeah, they had some tiny details. In the plastic that the water slides were like, make us fit. I'm like, oh, God, no. Heat shrink in here.
I mean, how would I even sand that?
1 millimeter? Is that 1 millimeter heat shrink? Oh my God, it is. Oh, there we go.
All right. I'm done painting.
You done?
Oh, dude.
Oh, that looks really good, Todd.
The DeLorean seats look great.
Oh, so you just, Todd, on your console, you just wung it, right? You didn't try to make it.
I started. Let me see if I can. This is always so. I don't know why this camera. When I try to get close, it goes. You know what it is? It's the wide angle, isn't it? Hang on.
No, if you're zoomed in too much, you can't
No,
get as close.
It's just wide angle.
It's the
I did
wide
that
angle.
once. I couldn't figure out why nothing was working right, and it's because I left the wide angle on it.
Because this should be able to focus
it's
a
too
lot
much
closer.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just went in and I painted and dry brushed. I painted all the consoles. They all have colors.
Wow, dude.
Oh, that's what I was going to do. And I figured, the rivet counters would have their way with me, but
I don't care. There's so many different consoles to look at. The decals are one way. The paragraphics is another way. The pictures are another way. So I just went through and I just painted. I painted all the panels. So let me try to get that to stay focused. And I just painted the seats and I painted the panels and all the way up to.
That looks sweet.
If I go in the back, you can see that they're all colored. So all the panels have colors.
It looks great.
Nice
it
job.
looks fine.
And I think it looks fine. I'll put some reflective tape
So,
in the strips, so when the back is lit, the sidewalls look like they have a
I would
light.
paint those struts in the back silver or chrome or something.
I will. Like I said, I'll use like liquid chrome in the line right here. That's supposed to be lit.
I was just going to Molotov.
Yeah. So I think there's one up top and one down below, and that's the benches are the desk.
I'm making it into a ship that was hijacked. It doesn't have to be canon.
Yeah. So I mean that's what it looks like. And
yeah, Steve, you have more artistic freedom to do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. Well, and anyway, I'm back to my other question. Who wants photo etch?
Why are you cutting him off?
Oh, did I cut him off?
Christ.
Well, Ian's my buddy, so I wanted to see if I could be like him.
You could always cut me off.
That's really good.
Welcome.
What'd you do that with? Just with a brush, Todd, or?
Yep, I did it with a brush. I did it with just the tip of a toothpick, like my yellow.
Okay.
Just a little fine tip brush, and you know.
So what do you think of those Kolinsky brushes?
I actually don't like them.
Really?
Yep. My cheap Amazon ones work even better. The short tip is the key. That those Kolinskis, they get gummed up real easy, so you have to clean them a lot. So I don't know, but anyway.
Can you send me a
I
link
don't
to
know. I
those?
find the opposite. They don't gum up at all, hardly.
Well, maybe it's just me.
Put a link up to those brushes because I need some fine point brushes for this.
Yeah. All right, now this is the most important decision. Who sits in the seats?
Who sits in which seat? You mean, right?
Yeah, who sits in which seat?
I figured
Han Solo-
Chewie and Han in the front, right?
They have to be in the front, right? So where are my people? So let's put.
And from there on, it just depends on what scene you're trying to replicate or whatever.
So let's put a little Chewie in here. And I weathered these too, so I weathered the seats so they're darker. Actually, I think the light's up. My hand's not there. Just to give them a little.
So seriously, I don't want these to go to waste. Does anybody need photo etch?
I've got the set already.
Yeah,
I
so
think
do
all of us have it.
I don't. Todd, what did we agree with that one?
I was waiting for my corridor to come in because I was going to see how much work it was going to be, and then I was just going to say fuck it and ship it to you. So sorry.
You're good.
I'm the only person that hasn't dropped an F-bomb.
Well, whoever hits my email first.
Steve, I'll email you my address.
Oh, okay.
You win.
There you go. Jordan's got him.
I love my C-3PO. He came out great, but I don't know where I don't know where to put him.
Okay, we've got our.
I have to disassemble mine because I'm going to have 2 stormtroopers at the bottom of the landing bay, carry them out in pieces.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Oh man.
I just really love my little Obi-Wan. I love him.
He came
We could
out
have
good.
stormtroopers carrying C-3PO in pieces. Is that what you just said?
I was going to put Chewie's head on a spike and have them carry that out, but
Oh, that's a little rough.
What if C-3PO is sitting on Luke's lap? Does that count?
Oh, there you go.
No judgment, all God's creatures.
Oh my gosh. We're not talking about the Solo movie.
There it is.
Just have him sitting on his lap, you know.
Oh, Master Luke.
Oh, hello, Master.
Oh, this is just getting weirder and weirder. Okay.
And then I don't even know what happened to Leia, and I don't care. I don't know where she went.
I love your
this is
input.
Star Wars. Leia kissed her brother.
There we go. Okay then.
Leave it on that one.
And then that happened.
Yep.
Sorry, children.
Well, it's not wrong.
It's after 9. It's like a network.
Yeah. Cinemax After Dark.
Oh, jeez.
Is there enough flex in it? Oh, there's enough flex. He can just hang off of his neck.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Yep.
That's too bad. I really like my little.
Well, why
R2.
don't, I mean, isn't it like?
Do they include a little R2 in there?
No. Was Luke on the left, right? It was Luke, and then Obi-Wan was on the right when they left up Mos Eisley, right? So it's like this.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, something like that.
And this little douche canoe is just standing back here. And he's just gonna look. I'm gonna stand him back here. I'll glue him down. He just looks like he's pooping.
I mean, you get a heat gun and you can straighten them out.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Luke is on the
I'm
left.
sure there's a
right?
little
We decided
resin print.
Luke is on the left.
Yeah, Luke was on the left.
Obi-Wan's
Obi-Wan was on the right.
Well,
right,
Obi-Wan's on the left of the cockpit now.
Well, yeah, but if you're facing it,
Oh, okay. Just saying.
in the seats. Obi-Wan is here. This
Double
is
checking.
Oh, I can have him
Double
sit. He can sit side saddle, and then I could put.
Science.
Side
I
saddle.
I could put him on his lap, and it could go this way.
Just
They
this
could-
is just derailing
They
slowly.
could sit like this.
This is derailing like a Norfolk Southern chemical train.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Man.
I think our barge hit the bridge.
Oh my God, what's with all the text? Who's texting? Stop texting me. Please take out the garbage and the poop in the backyard and the recycling.
Who's that?
His neighbor.
Hopefully the car in front of our house is taking that stupid ceiling fan. I don't know. The pickers finally showed up. We replaced the ceiling fan in one of our rooms, and like there's somebody out front picking it up now, apparently.
Is it like 9:30?
Yeah. I got a lot not to do tomorrow.
People driving around my
It's never
neighborhood.
too late for a free ceiling fan.
Yeah, really.
What am I going to do with that? Am I going to make that chrome?
All right.
And where's the other light bar? There's just one that goes down this side?
Oh, we're not hooked up. No wonder I can't see nothing. Come on, give me some of that sweet voltage. Wow, that to me extra thin really glues fiber optics to LED bulbs really well.
I've never tried using extra thin on it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it melts them together real good.
Question
Yeah.
is the light still coming out the end of it?
Yes.
Nice.
It's still coming out nice and bright out of that fiber optic. Oh, now I got to glue that fiber optic in place. Let's do that next.
What's lighting up the whole end of that mandible?
What?
I said that's lighting up the whole end of that mandible.
Yeah, I'm going to put heat shrink over the LED bulb to light block it a bit. I don't even need like UV resin. I'm just going to... Oh my God. Hello, honey.
Time's up, Buttercup.
No, I didn't put anything out in front of the house. The ceiling fan's the only thing out there. I don't know what they're doing. The ceiling fan was over towards the neighbor.
I know. They just drove away. I'm walking up Fisher Trail, and I was like, as I'm getting closer, I didn't want to walk up to the truck by myself. Like,
Okay.
So I wanted to see.
No, I didn't put anything out.
It sounded like they threw something in the truck, so hopefully they took that stupid fan.
Okay, good.
I think he was driving.
I'm still on the live stream, by the way. Everyone can possibly. I know. I said 7 to 9. People were late.
Okay, well, tomorrow's garbage day.
Okay, I know tomorrow's garbage day. You only told me 6 times.
I know. It's still garbage day, whether you like it.
I know it doesn't change that it's not garbage day tomorrow. I know it's garbage day.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye. We're not debating that tomorrow's not garbage day. Tomorrow is garbage day. We get it. If anything, I'll be out there with the cans,
It's a trashy conversation.
hoping to get taken to the landfill.
This is garbage.
It's garbage.
Trash.
I'll put it out in front of the driveway, Todd. Just send it my way.
You done trash talking?
Yes, exactly. Jeez, Steve. Low hanging fruit, clearly, but that was funny.
Uh-oh. Look at that. Thousands of dollars on the floor.
What?
I hooked my Herman Munster boot on the stand of the cameras.
Your Herman Munster? Oh, that thing. Your whatever the
You
heck it
still
is.
having to wear that, Steve?
Well, the cast, not anymore. It came off. I was healed. And I knew we should have had the cast on another week, and we didn't. We listened to the doctor. And it opened up the next day. So now I've...
Oh, geez, that sucks.
Whoa, hello.
Hey, that picking up your metal items helps my model building addiction. Oh, do you not know what Chick-fil-A is, bud?
Not everybody's in the U.S., man.
Yeah. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, it's a fairly popular chicken sandwich establishment. Started
They
in the
pressure cook their
South.
chicken in oil.
There we go. Okay, now I've got to very carefully heat shrink this thing without melting my model kit. I've been known to do from time to time.
I've done that too.
Oh, excuse me.
That's why one this sale on my Discovery Enterprise is a little wonky.
Oh, too much heat gun?
Yep.
I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. And you heard heat gun, and it didn't work.
Right?
Thank you. I know you're.
Oh, God. I'm like, oh, no, it didn't work. And I'm like, oh, I disconnected the leads again so I could get the heat shrink over the wires. I almost pooped myself. I'm like, I just did all that work. There we go. There we go, Donnie. Look, no light bleed. No light bleed. The fiber optic
Nice.
isn't bright enough to bleed out of the plastic. And I'm going to do a NATO black, primer basically on this thing anyway. There we go.
There we go.
So we got our light.
Nice.
Looks good.
Shiny.
Oh, nice.
Shiny silver's in. Piece of aluminum tape.
There's our headlight. See, I just covered the whole LED in heat shrink.
Right.
There's a little light spilling out the back, but it's not the end. I could just fill that in with tulip if it was a real problem. I don't think it is. I could put another piece of heat shrink on it, actually. I might just do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Todd, your cockpit for like the hand painting, honestly, I swear it's like look, when this thing's
awesome.
done and the cockpit, the whole ship's together, and you got the window frames and the canopies and the figures in there and everything, and you're looking at it, you're not really gonna be able to tell much of a difference between that and the water slides. Like if you really examine
That's the
it with,
idea.
like with a jeweler's loop, that painting looks excellent.
That looks sweet.
Yeah. Came out really nice.
I looked at the photo etch. I looked at the whole idea of cutting the door out is what made me just kill the idea of the corridor, and
it's
cutting
a
all
little
the
invasive.
model. It's a lot, and the corridor was supposed to arrive today, but who knows where it is. They tell you it's going to be here today, but they lie. So
no, Shapeways is very optimistic with their shipping estimates. Because like if
I
you
got
like
my stuff from Shapeways a day early.
Oh, Donnie, I think they ship from like somewhere near you.
I don't know where the hell Shapeways is at.
They have multiple places they ship from, I think. My cockpit tub and my front console they're on two different tracking numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're on two completely different tracking numbers.
Weird.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a second, what?
So he's never tried. Never been to Chick-fil-A or the
Chick-fil-A.
Sox. No Poppies. No Buffalo
Chick-fil-A's.
Wild Wings. Only KFC.
what is Popeyes? Popeyes? Poppies. Popeyes?
Popeyes. No.
Never been to Chick-fil-A or tried their sauce. Popeyes, you're not missing anything. Buffalo Wild Wings, oh my God, they have the most amazing potato wedges.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, Popeyes has really good Cajun mashed potatoes, so I want to hear it.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their mashed potatoes are pretty delicious at Popeyes. Not my Popeyes. The one of my
The chicken
neighborhoods.
can be really hit or miss, but those Cajun mash are amazing.
Yeah, I mean the spicy chicken fingers are kind of my go-to at Popeyes.
When I was doing keto, it was blackened all the way.
Mother.
Or blackened are really good.
Blackened, yeah.
That was
All right.
newer, the black.
Do I actually get to build something now?
So there's the headlight. You
I
got
haven't
excess
built.
fiber
I haven't
optic.
built anything except Let me open the manual again.
There we go. And then this has a perfect wiring path. Look at this. It's like it was literally meant to have headlights wired, because you could wire it all the way right out through here. It's already cut and clearanced.
As long as that isn't supposed to fit into anything.
I don't know, but I'll make a hole if I need to. But it's right here, ready to go. Damn autocorrect. Yes, exactly. Popeyes. The biscuits are pretty good too at Popeyes. Our Popeyes around the corner, that's thankfully closed now. You'd pull into that drive-through and they'd be like, "Yeah, I'd like some chicken fingers." They're like, "Yeah, we don't have any." Wait, you're a chicken place? You're out of chicken? No, they're frozen. Like, well, don't you fry them? Like, well, they have to thaw. Like, well, like, oh my god. And like, if you walked in, they were so disgruntled. Those people did not want to be at their jobs. But now, luckily, it's closed and it's going to get bulldozed soon, and something else is going to go in its place. That won't be a Popeyes, but
Oh my God, there's yolks.
yeah, the control yokes. They go in the console.
I only see one.
There's a couple.
Each one's on a different sprue.
Oh.
There's probably two identical sprues, Todd.
L1 and L2, I think.
Or mostly identical sprues. All right, well, the most progress I've made. I mean, I'm done for the night, obviously, with this thing, but take those magnifiers off. They're hurting my head.
Yeah, they hurt after a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little bit of red on Han's pants, and I'm done for the night.
Steve, you going to add any additional lighting to your model for the Empire?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Just so you, I mean, obviously you can see the front mandibles are very friendly to lighting. Maybe some red lights in the front.
The front what?
Front mandibles.
F2.
Oh.
The pointy bits in the front of the ship. Those are the mandibles.
Oh, okay.
Because they bite onto the cargo pod or something like that. I'm sure Jordan can correct me.
That is correct.
Okay. I was totally taking a guess that they're called mandibles because they bite onto the cargo pods.
Yeah, but where does the warp core go?
Yeah.
I'll let Jordan field that.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that one.
Okay. Playing it safe, I see.
Yeah.
What colors were these yolks? I'm gonna paint these on the screw.
I don't know. I wanted to look that up, but
I think they're
so
silver.
Nice.
I feel like they're silver. Yes.
That's what I was going to do, man.
What do you think, Jordan?
Oh yeah, dude.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna look good. Todd, you like my light?
I like your light.
It's warm white enough for you?
I like warm white.
Yes.
Is it moist?
No, it's quite dry.
Let me see it again. Yeah, it looks good. It's not too far outboard, is it?
Well, no, it's from the pictures I've seen, it seems to be right about the right spot. And then I got a long fiber optic sticking out, so after I'm done painting it, I'll just snip this thing off flush, and we'll have a nice, perfectly flush light coming out of the front of there.
That sounded foamy.
What's in?
Huh? The bourbon.
It sounded foamy.
Foamy, yeah.
I've got some leftover pizza.
Frothy?
upstairs from the office.
Frothy. Oh.
Another text message. This can't be good.
Is there a gun port at the top and bottom, or just one side?
It's
You
top
mean
and bottom.
the quad turbo lasers?
Yeah.
One at the top and one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Can we build the interior of both? Is my question.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I'm going to paint this little. I'm assuming that looks like the gun controls, right? Doesn't that look like the gun controls?
Possibly.
It does.
Did you check
Next
the
to
manual?
Next to the yoke? No. Hi.
Check the manual, man. It's all in there.
Only
call
there
the
was
part-
a website.
If there was
It'll
only a
call the part out
website
very
for this,
clearly. If there was only a My Partworks website for the Bandai Millennium Falcon. My God, Todd, can you imagine how long that would take you to make a website for this thing?
I'm so happy to be not taking pictures right now. I'm
With
telling you
all
right
the little greeblies. Oh my God. You'd be like, paint these on the sprue. One of my co-builders had a
L18.
tip.
Oh, it is. All right, cool. Let's get paint silver too.
There you go.
Because I can't. It's a lot of work. It's going to take the fun out of the model.
Okay. So I'm so happy. So now I could actually close up my mandible.
Why is this old ham shack out?
Because I wore it in one day and forgot to take it home.
So let me see. Let me get my helping hands out of the way here. Let's see. Now we want to put that in. We've put that in. We put that in. And now we want to close up the mandible. Mandible, Steve. Mandibles.
I thought it was only till 9.
Have I said mandibles enough?
Nope. One more time.
Mandible.
Mandibles.
Mandible. Oh, this is so nice. Okay. Let's get a little,
Okay.
little
I don't know.
extra
I'm
thin
making
on
it yellow, and I
these.
thought about making little black handles, maybe. Or I mean, I'm making it the yoke silver, but with maybe little black handles, the grips.
Mm,
What do you think?
Go for it.
Sure.
not a bad idea.
Okay.
From what I can see on the pictures, it didn't have black handles. But if you want black handles, go for it.
The whole thing was just silver.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Apparently, I should have put this in first. Did I just screw up? I just screwed up.
Well, it
Nope,
fits your
I'm
YouTube
okay.
handle.
Yes, I know. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. We're good. It's all good. All good. Nope.
All
Nope.
right.
You ruined it.
0 defects.
What are we doing?
I think I'm going to use a Cobb LED strip at the back.
I have one too, and I was thinking the same thing.
Because I saw some pictures of the what it looks like, and it's kind of purple.
You have a 3 volt?
What?
You have a 3? Yeah, of course you have a 3 volt Cobb
I can-
LED strip.
I have everything.
Todd has all of the Cobb LED strips. There we go. Okay.
Because I think I Googled this once before, because for the big Falcon, and I think I ended up leaving the yoke silver because I couldn't find anything that.
Well, the only really clean view I could find of the yolks was a black and white picture, but it all looked silver, you know.
But in black and white.
Yeah. Gray.
Yeah.
Okay. Gray. It was gray. Didn't look like there was any black on it.
Yeah, it's all silver. That's perfect. I'm gonna leave them then. That's it for me then. I'm done. I have reached the stopping point. These are ready for next time. I might clip those out and just put them in, just so I can actually have something built. But because I haven't built anything yet. I mean, I guess I put the little guys in their seats. You know.
I
put
haven't
them in
built
their
anything
place,
yet
Todd.
either. I've just been painting these little dudes.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna put. I chop the back off of C-3PO so I can have him be constipated back here. Maybe just sitting down on the bench, just all sad. You know.
Just have him sit on the floor, just bend his legs out flat.
That's what I mean. Like just there's a little ledge here. I might just have him sitting in here, but like just all sad. Or
Does it come with
hunched over in one of the
R2-D2?
chairs. No.
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Just have him over
Yeah,
here.
I think I'm going to get an R2-D2. They got one on Shapeways.
What, 1/72 scale?
70-second
Yeah.
sale, yeah.
If you need it resin printed, I can knock that out for you, Donnie. Todd was
Well,
kind enough to.
I don't have an STL file. I have to look one up.
Oh, yeah. If you find an STL, send it my way. I'll print it out. I mean, do you need it by June or before then? I could just bring it to you at Wonderfest.
Oh, look, I can put them in just like that.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Master Obi-Wan.
Oh,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
text messages.
How's that? How about that one?
Steve?
Okay, Ian, and you got on to me for saying a word.
Your lightsaber.
He fits.
Really?
I
You corrected me for saying a word?
Please.
I didn't say anything.
That's the where?
Oh, my God.
That's probably from the other night then.
Good times.
My food's been here for like 30 minutes.
No, cold food. Todd owns a microwave. Oh, Culver's.
Yeah, I
is
think I'm
delicious.
gonna call it here for the night. It's almost 9.
Same.
Culver's is very good.
Oh, I love Culver's.
Oh, it's ice cold. Oh,
Oh, air
Perfect.
fryer, microwave, anything, Todd. What do you got?
air fryer.
Yeah, air fryer. Microwave the burger, air fry the French fries.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
I don't know. Let's see. Could we have them up there?
Hood ornament.
Hey, Todd, why don't you just put a dog leash around his neck and tie him to the bumper like National Lampoons?
Yeah. Just have them like
kept-
riding.
He kept
Did you
up for
write-
a couple of parsecs and oh,
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
all right,
Yeah,
Steve.
buddy.
Have a good one, Steve.
Adios, buddy.
Just have him riding, dirty up there.
Poor little guy kept up for a couple of parsecs. Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
He just like the state trooper pulls over the Falcon, just walks up to Han Solo with the dog collar leash. He's like,
No, with Chewie's bandolier.
yeah, with Chewie's. Do you realize? Are you? Meanwhile, he's got Grandma in a garbage bag, like just strapped down to the roof of the Falcon.
What if we just had that coming out the bottom of the Falcon?
Mr. Luke, help!
I can't disagree.
R2, get me out of here!
You know what I mean? Like just a C3P, just some C3PO legs. That's just.
Don't talk to me like that, R2. Help!
It would have to. It'd have to be his head though. We can put his feet in because the feet don't look right.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, there he goes. Todd's just brutalizing C3PO here. If anything, we're getting viewers out of it, I guess.
Just have him out here working on it.
Just hanging out the side.
Todd, you got 3 viewers off your channel alone watching you brutalize C3PO right now.
Hey, you know what? He asked for it.
Oh, Mark's got my number. Makita Microwave to the rescue, Todd.
Yep.
Oh, if I had that on the workbench and I had food like that, I would totally Makita Microwave it, that burger.
Even Culver fries cold are still good.
Well, yeah, they're crinkle cuts, man. Those are superior French fries. The only thing that rivals a crinkle cut is a good fresh curly fry. Get you some fresh, like Arby's curly fries.
First time somebody said Arby's and in the same conversation in a long time.
You know what? I go to Arby's.
I love Arby's.
I go to Arby's because I go, I haven't been to Arby's in like a year. Oh, why haven't I been there? And then I eat Arby's and I'm like, I'm never going back there again. Yep. Then a year later, I forgot about it. And I'm like, ooh, I haven't had Arby's in a while. Well, in front of my Micro Center, there's both. Oh, no, it's not an Arby's. Oh, that's actually it. In front of my Micro Center, there's a Krispy Kreme and a Checkers.
Oh, man.
It's like Dangerville parking lot. It's like, go get computer components and explosive diarrhea in one trip. Well, Todd, your crew looks fantastic. I don't know what you're going to do to C3PO. I don't think any of us will condone this activity, but it may get some laughs.
Mm-hmm.
Put them on the outside, hanging into the ship with caption. Oh, I got a bad feeling. That's a good one, Dash. RTFM universal content. I just got to highlight this, Todd, when I was like, hey, check the manual. Here we go. Well, I got to pull out the garbage and the recycling. Cardboard can wait till next week. It hasn't piled up to a point where I can't walk into the garage.
There's my work done for the day.
Yes, I'm
Damn.
going to rest on these laurels of having my headlight.
All I did was finish up Han and start on Obi-Wan.
Well, Donnie, you're just a perfectionist.
I
Yeah,
got.
but I want to see your work, Donnie.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Well, we're signing off. Let's big everybody. Let's just start clockwise here. Todd. No, Chewie looks. Oh yeah, those figures look. Chewie in particular looks really good.
Chewie's done.
Of course, we haven't seen Donnie yet, so you're getting all the praise now. Todd wanted to go first.
She's puking.
Leia's like, honey, you're making me sick. Stop driving like that.
Mm-hmm.
Said everybody's wife ever.
I don't know why it's so blown out. How close is this focus? Not really that close. Sorry.
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's all the light colors on their clothing that blows it out.
Mm-hmm.
Cameras and bright colors, bright whites and lights. Not a good combo.
Let me turn down the exposure a little bit. Is that better?
That works. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, it looks better.
That looks good.
Your overheads are very bright.
They are.
So they were
Those
blowing
freaking
things out.
consoles look awesome.
Yeah, Todd, seriously, you did a great job on those.
Yeah, man.
I'm very happy. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to deal with the photo etch, and I definitely didn't want to deal with the decals. So I just took the time to paint them.
Looks really good.
They do. They look real good.
And I put aluminum strip right here to give it a reflective surface.
Little aluminum tape kind of thing.
Yep, just a little bit of aluminum tape right there. So hopefully it'll reflect the light off the back wall. So when it's
kind of make it look lit up.
Yeah, on this side. So that's all done.
That looks sweet.
On my control console. Oh, I need to put a little light blue inside the little screen there. I'll do that.
Oh yeah.
So I'll do that. But next, who's up next?
I don't know. Unbig you. Me, I guess.
Sure.
There we go. We got our right mandible, primary assembly done, and we've got our 1mm fiber optic drilled through there, and we have the LED in here with heat shrink tubing over the LED to basically not blow out the white plastic. You can kind of see a hint of light coming through that little slot there. That'll get filled by a Greebly. And our little maintenance pits are in there, the top and the bottom, with all tank parts and car parts and who knows what parts. Those little individual... The detail on this thing is just ridiculous.
Right?
Like, oh my God. Like, I knew the detail coming into this, but seeing it in person in your own two hands.
Especially on some of the main hull parts.
Yeah.
You got this big giant part with these tiny, tiny little details on it.
And this whole thing has these little notches all the way through the skeleton of these parts to fit these wires perfectly. Like it was meant to be.
It could be.
We'll leave this on here until we're done painting, and then at the end we'll just flush cut it right off with the nippers, and we'll have a nice flush, warm white focus headlight.
Didn't like shining that light in its face.
Yeah, it was like, camera's like, don't blind me. But yeah, there we go. That's my progress for the evening. And I guess we're going clockwise. So Jordan, hey, looking pretty good.
All right.
Oh, you got a split screen going on.
Yeah, a little bit. So I am not very good at hand.
On your OSB, why is it not on the full screen?
It won't go any bigger than this one for whatever freaking reason.
No, Todd can help you fix that
I know.
formatting issue. It's just a formatting issue. Those look
Yeah.
good though. They're coming out nice.
They
You
look
gotta
really
finish-
good.
Yeah, they look.
They do.
I mean, you could clearly
Real
tell
good.
who's Han and Chewie and
Yeah.
you know
I mean,
Obi-Wan and Leia.
I'm pleased. Hand painting and fine detail painting is not my.
That takes
forte,
practice. It takes practice.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice, but this was good practice and a lot of fun. So I wasn't able to get to Luke other than just putting his
Making him look
skin
like a albino Kanye going to a gala.
pretty much, yeah. Only without the racism and the weirdness. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I got done today. And I also
Oh,
got all my
excellent.
screws. My sprue trees are all organized by alphabetically organized.
Did you Sharpie color the letters?
No, I'm going to be doing that afterwards. I thought about it, but I wanted to start getting painting. So
Yeah. No worry. Yeah, no, those figures came out great. I'll start painting my figures on the next episode probably.
awesome.
When you think of, now, put your pinky up to that. When you think about how big these are, you know,
They're
Yeah.
absolutely tiny.
Yeah,
they're so
seriously.
little. They're just tiny.
They're tiny.
Yeah. Well, you have big
Donnie,
ham
when
hands.
you
That's
showed
okay.
Yeah, when you showed the close in of Chewie last week, I was just like, I kept thinking about that, like the detail that you're able to pick up off the camera. That's the next thing I'm doing is camera. I'm done picking up all my model crap. It's cameras next. So, yeah. There it is.
Okay.
Great, man. It's really good.
Well, let's make everybody else feel bad about their minifigs.
Yep. Here it comes.
Here we go. Here's Donnie. All right, Donnie, you're up.
Here's Han.
Look at him with his low cut shirt. Probably got chest hair.
Got some hamburger hanging out.
Yeah.
Focus.
Got his
There's
gold
the back.
chain.
Very
He's
nice.
got the
Painted
red
the
stripe
back.
on the pants. Yep,
The
there it
stripe on
is.
the
See?
pants.
See how he is?
Yep.
Donnie.
Stripe on the other side. And then I got started on Obi-Wan.
Oh, green.
Yeah, his shirt was green.
Oh.
Was it?
Yeah.
Not my universe, but I agree.
Yeah, I looked
Like
up a
it.
picture.
Yeah. Holy crap.
It's green.
That's great, man.
I don't
no
know if
idea.
that's exactly the right
Why don't we
shade,
send
but-
all of our minis to him?
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
that's what I was planning on doing. Tennessee's just a couple of stamps away in an envelope.
But I got his robe base coated and I got to paint the white on it now.
That's great.
That
Thanks
was
for
That looks
man.
awesome.
Thank
Show us
you.
your Chewy from last week.
Chewy?
Yeah.
He's over here.
This is. Now watch the full power
Mm-hmm.
of this armed and operational painting station.
Focus.
There you go. Look at it. He's even got the
Cheers.
little black line in the middle of each silver satchel.
Wow.
Yeah, and the lighter fur around the face.
I kept thinking about that all week.
Take a freeze frame of this, Jordan.
Yeah.
Here, look. I was able to do that. If you just touch the tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like
That's
dry
already-
brush it almost.
Yeah, if you just touch the tops, you can just
Hang on,
get
Todd.
that bandolier to look.
Yeah.
You know, if you just touch the tops of it, you can just get it to do. Mine's
got-
been eating chocolate. Mine's been eating chocolate though. He's got a dirty beard.
Honestly, at this
And
scale,
I got the red stripe. I kind of was able to get it on there, sort of.
Hey, there you go. That
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm waiting for my blue paint to come in tomorrow.
I did
My
not
Han
do it.
pants.
I did not
Is
do a
it
green
supposed
shirt.
to be
He's got a
red or
brown.
orange?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It
I was
looks
just happy I
red.
was able to put his beard on there. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
You know.
got Jedi Jesus is right there.
Yeah. And then
Oh
you got
God! And then just the poor
Master
3PO.
Luke.
C-3PO.
see butt po.
Yeah. But hey, putting that clear yellow, man, that is the trick.
Yeah, that looks
is.
that gold
Really-
is really vibrant, Todd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that putting the clear yellow over the brass. Or
I wonder
or
what it
gold
would look
base.
like if you painted it with like gold and then put
Was
the
it
yellow
br-
over it.
Was it
That's
brass?
what I
that
did.
Todd?
No, I painted a base of brass, and then I went clear
Yeah,
yellow.
brass.
So,
but
like-
I mean, if you use like a bright gold color,
Yeah,
and then put the yellow
I just had the
over.
brass handy, and my gold leaf is, I don't know, probably dried
Todd,
out.
is this
Yep.
this
I just
this
used
stuff?
I used where is it? Just it's a metallic bright brass.
Oh, bright brass. I just have regular brass. Okay, I'll use this. I'll use this.
Those Model Air metallic paints are awesome.
They are really
Charlie
cool.
$3PO.
They have a gold too.
Charlie 3 Papa
yeah,
Oscar.
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, they make a gold, but it's a little more orangey. I don't know how to tell you. That's why I went with the brass. The brass is definitely more C3PO color.
Yeah, I have
this is a little warmer, so that's why I didn't use it.
Glorious.
To me, a gold leaf is like way too yellow.
Yeah. That's why I went the brass. I like the brass, and he really does look like he's made out of brass. So shiny brass. So I did that, and then put the clear yellow over it. It turned out great.
So we'll do the brass.
All right, should we get out of here?
Yes,
we did good.
Thanks,
another 3 hours. And we'll be back next week, and we'll pick up right where we left off.
Yeah, everybody's channel is down in the description, by the way. So please
I might
subscribe.
try this one for C3PO.
What is that? Oh, I like that.
Oh boy,
dude.
What is that?
It's
gold.
Liquid gold. Oh, I
love gold.
Yeah, Donnie. We should give permission. Give permission to Donnie to let him paint the.
Yes, Donnie, permission to use liquid gold.
No, I mean so he can paint it by next week. He can paint it off the street.
Oh, okay.
Just so we can see it.
Go for it, Donnie.
Thanks, Chase. Thanks, guys. We're having a lot of fun with this.
Chase, Dash, Mark, everybody. Thank you for watching.
With this stuff, it would take like 30 seconds to paint him, spray him gloss black, and then spray him with this.
Well, do it.
If anybody was...
make him shiny, give him his silver leg, and then we'll see it next week.
If anybody's on the fence about buying or building a Perfect Grade Falcon, this should definitely send you over the fence.
It's a blast, man.
With your credit card in hand.
Like all week.
I've never painted a mini in my life.
But I mean,
I'm having a blast.
Once you get the kit, you could build the kit straight out of the box, and it would still be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, the plastic is a really good color to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, all the extra stuff that we're adding is just because we want to.
Right.
Yeah, it's because we like spending more of our money than we need to.
I mean, if you think about it, the kit and a few bottles of paint.
Yes, that's all you need.
And it would come out awesome.
It'll be great. It'll be perfect-ish. Grade.
Ish.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I gotta carry a bag of dog poop out to the curb.
And on that brown note, let's get out of here.
Yes.
We'll see you next week, guys. And
adios, everybody.
Friday and Sunday. We'll see you there.
Yes.
Friday, Sunday.
Bye.